see. It ain't much, but it's enough for me.
Harmon, my man Harmon, he's hilarious. He's wonderful. He's not me on Facebook anymore. Thank God. He was scaring me with that because he was so good at it.
Yeah.
Comedy Writers Guild.
Comedy Writers Guild.
It's a motherfucking Comedy Writers Guild.
Who's ready to fuck bitches and get funny?
Signal if you can hear my voice. Here is test. Signal if you can hear my voice.
As we cross the river into the evergreen to the land of Tula.
Here is test. Signal if you can hear my voice.
I remember when I built the pyramids, right? It was tough. It was tough as a motherfucker.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Thursday night. You know what that means? Thursdays are the new Fridays now that Comedy Writers Guild is here, and we are about to have a great episode. I'm so glad everybody came to hang out. Who do we got? Look at that. Mike Freezy Coolin in the chat. Mike, dude, good to see you, bro. I'm glad your girl let you come out and play tonight. We got my man AK, Matt DeWalt Atkins, Gary Gia. What's up, bro? We got a new name in the chat. Rory Gaulden. Who else we got? Phil Lombardo. What's up, brother? And that seems like everybody. And CWG Mommy just popped in the chat. Amanda Burns. Let's give it up for Amanda. We all love Amanda. What's going on, Lexi? And George Yarnall. Always tuning in since the last time he was on. Glad to see everybody. For those of you that might be new here, like Rory, I'm going to get into how it works. So how it works on this podcast is we will start you off with a joke setup or a concept, and it is your job to deliver the funniest punchline in the comments. You will have 15 minutes to submit your answers. Meanwhile, we will try our best to keep you entertained with our hilarious and spontaneous banter on topics of conversation that just happen to naturally arise. And again, if you're new here, I am Harmon. I am the creator and the host of the Comedy Writers Guild. And as always, I have my main man with us, the only guy to call out of work because he's suffering from Trump derangement syndrome, Travis Wayne.
That's right, Harmon. Orange man bad.
Could you call them a bunch of cocksuckers for me? No, Travis, don't end the podcast, dude. All right, this isn't work. This is fun. Remember. Okay. All right, this is just fun. All right, guys, sorry about that. Travis mixed work with pleasure again. You know, he tends to do that. We are not ending the podcast. I'm glad you all are here and hanging out. So now that you know what the podcast is all about, let's get down to it with the first joke concept of the night. Women's roles in World War III. What will the women be doing? I don't know, guys. They're talking about this draft here. A couple weeks ago, we talked about how you guys would avoid the draft. Now we're talking about women's roles. Let's see what you got. All right. Now that we got that out of the way, and as always, Travis put that right above there so you guys don't fucking forget. Also, Travis, make sure to not give them 1 second over 15 minutes. We're going to start that timer right now. You guys get those fingertips ready, get those creative juices flowing, and let's see some punchlines. So now we will be bringing on our special guest. Our special guest, I started noticing her in the community a couple months ago. Seems to be a very funny lady. She always has like funny posts that she does on Facebook that I enjoy. I don't know too much of her stand-up, but from what I've seen, I am a fan. And also, friends of the podcast, Juan Sancho and Dan Hitman Rathman, actually, she hosted a show that they did. So I wanted to bring her onto the podcast, and she was see what she has going on. Sorry for the tongue twister. And I present to you guys Jamie Tucker.
Hello.
Hey, thank you for coming on to the podcast.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. So you are out in Austin.
Yes.
What do you think of the Austin scene? Let me just ask that.
I think the downtown scene is full of edgelords. It's full of white guys that just want to say slurs on stage. That's the majority of the scene here in Austin.
I can see that. It's a good scene though, besides that.
Yeah, there's lots of opportunity. You know, you can go to a mic once or twice a night, every night here in this town. So there's lots of opportunity.
Hell yeah. How long you been out in Austin?
Almost 2 years.
Okay. All right. Do you travel around and do comedy? How long have you been doing comedy?
Almost 7 years now. I traveled a lot. Before I moved to Austin, I did a little tour. I went through California and I did Flappers, and up through New Mexico, did Dry Heat in Albuquerque, and then Lincoln Lodge in Chicago. I did Grandma's House in Denver, and a lot of other little spots in between.
Sweet.
Yeah.
And you can see Flappers at Grandma's house.
Yeah.
So
I wasn't talking about my Flappers.
we were just talking about Pornhub categories. Sorry, that's still on the brain. All right. So yeah, you've been around. How would you explain your creative writing process?
Whenever funny shit happens to me, I write it down. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
Sometimes I come up with ideas on my own, but mostly I'm referencing things that have actually happened to me.
Okay. So you think it's pretty important to, like, once you have that thought or once you have that thing happen to you, write it down immediately.
Absolutely.
But you're really good at, I've seen your posts and everything. You're really good at making things funny.
Thanks.
So what suggestion would you give to somebody who's maybe struggling with that a little bit?
Just word and reword your bits and take them to open mics, you know, trim the fat, edit it down. That's how you get good bits.
Absolutely. Yeah. Trim the fat is important. If, like, somehow you could please get a hold of Sam Bass and teach him how to do that. That guy just makes paragraph after paragraph. I remember Dan the other day. I don't know if you saw it, Travis. Sam had like this paragraph and Dan was like, all right, first sentence and last sentence, cut out the rest.
Yep.
And like, if you went back and read his first and last sentence, it was like, oh, wow, that was like straight to the point, punchline, boom, done. And it was actually kind of funny.
Good.
Yeah. But no, I agree with that. Write it down. How do you write things down? In your phone? You physically?
I use my phone. I use my phone mostly. And I'll write down a premise. I have like a notes app. So I'll have like different premises. And then as I think of things, I can add to it or cut things out. I make sure whenever I think of something, I put it in my phone right that minute so I don't forget it.
Yep. Yeah, because if you're anything like me, you will forget it right away.
Yeah, and then you'll be like, what was that funny thing I said 20 minutes ago? And nobody remembers.
Yep. So you've been doing it for 7 years. You've been traveling around. You just write things in your phone. Do you have a favorite joke of yours, or maybe something that's like a crowd favorite?
It's probably the story of whenever I got my IUD put in. That's probably my favorite one to tell.
Okay. Is it like a long one? Do you care to tell it, or?
No, it's not really long at all.
Okay.
I mean, they're
sure,
usually like this long.
Yeah. So my second husband was as good at pulling out as our government is. So I decided that I needed to get some birth control. And one night I see this commercial for a Mirena IUD, and there's just white girl in a sundress dancing in the rain, drunk on her own sterility. And I wanted that life for myself. So I make an appointment for the OB, and I'm expecting this like empowering experience where I'm taking control, you know, I have bodily autonomy. But this bitch throws me back on the table, doesn't even give me a box of wine first, And then she uses what I can only imagine as a floor jack to crank open my cervix. I felt like a 1994 Ford Taurus having its transmission rebuilt. However, now that I have this little T for tramp in my uterus, I won't have to leave my mistake baby in a hot car.
Oh shit! Hold up. Damn.
No, you're good for real.
Yeah.
Got me with the Ford Taurus transmission.
And then leaving the baby in a hot car. Holy shit. Do you typically do like dark humor?
Yes.
Really? I haven't noticed that.
I mix it up between, well, it's a good pop whenever I tell a bit about growing up in Florida and how Florida is so hot, people will forget their children in the car and they die. And then I go from that bit and how those babies who get left in hot cars have to be mistake babies, because there's no way you're leaving a baby you want to keep in the back of the car while you go into work and let it roast for 8 hours.
Yeah.
And then I let the audience sort of simmer on that for a minute, and then I say, oh, by the way, I have 3 kids.
Oh shit. You had 4, right?
Yeah, had 4.
You had
now
4.
there's just 3. Good, it's a good number.
Yeah. Hold on, I had a question written down that I wanted to ask. Sorry, I'm trying to find it. Travis, Can you fill in for me real fast?
Yes, I can. So you were saying a little bit earlier before the podcast that you're a goth mommy.
Yes.
All right. So I've seen, aren't there like events in Austin? Are there like goth mics, or am I confusing that with like a karaoke night or something?
There's a goth club in town, but I haven't seen any goth mics.
You want to be a pioneer?
That's a good idea. I can invite all the goth kids.
Yeah, I mean, it would be funny.
Goth comedy show.
I think it would be very popular. Just, drag Troy Campbell out with some eyeliner and
Yeah. Yeah, he's already halfway there, dude. That's a great idea. I would definitely go to like a goth show.
Yeah.
Big titty goth comedy.
Yeah, I do an all-female show that I call The Bakery because of all the cake.
Damn. I got to go to Austin, man. I got to go. You've convinced me. Now, you were doing other things as well. We talked about that. Maybe like some adult services.
Oh, yeah. I used to sell kink and fetish content on the interwebs.
Yeah,
for about 2 years.
You helped out one of my friends with that, who was trying to start like a foot thing or whatever. And you gave her some good advice about going on Reddit. And there's some wild shit on Reddit.
Oh, absolutely.
So like, what's like the craziest thing that you've had asked of you?
The wildest thing was this guy wanted me to wear an all purple lingerie set and then have a screen open, like my laptop open, with a video that he sent me of Nunu from the Teletubbies making that sucking sound. Remember the vacuum cleaner from Teletubbies?
Yeah.
He remembers. And he wanted me to masturbate and say, oh, Nunu, yes, Nunu. Yeah.
Hey, I didn't ask you to read off what I sent you. No, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's not too bad, I don't think. Or maybe I'm just a weirdo.
No, that was just the weirdest one. Like, why would you think that's hot, man? But
yeah, especially something like Teletubbies is related to kids. Now that I'm thinking.
Right, which is weird.
Yeah. I didn't put that part into it. Yeah. So, like, what type of things did you do? Like, what was your content?
Mostly, like you said, goth mommy stuff. I had a lot of requests for giantess videos, where I would take my little GoPro camera and I'd put it on the floor, and I'm a tall girl, so it looked really good. So it looked like, from the point of view of the client, like I was standing over him and like stepping on him. And then sometimes they would want me to pick the camera up and pretend like I was eating them. So I'd go like that with the camera.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's actually Mario Zapata and his wife do giantess porn. I don't know if you're familiar with them. They're out there in Austin.
No. That sounds cool.
Yeah. They're he came on here. He was like one of our first guests, maybe like the first 15 or something. And yeah, him and his wife do giantess porn. And that was the first time I ever heard of that.
It's pretty
I
common.
maybe he's a short guy, maybe she's a tall girl. I don't know what goes into that. Yeah. No, that's cool. So like comedy related, is that what you do full time?
Yes, I retired. I used to be a laboratory scientist,
Oh, okay.
and I retired a few years ago. And
What were you
now
doing with that?
Huh?
What were you doing with that?
I worked in pathology.
That's viruses and bacteria, Harmon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you were responsible for COVID?
No, but I was responsible for testing for COVID for a little while.
Oh man.
I imagine.
I can't even think about anything funny with COVID. That was just a fucked up time.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. They lied to us all. That's all I got to say.
I mean, I had fun with it. I don't know about you guys. Those were like the best 2 months of my life. I got paid to just stay home and get fucking fried and do nothing. I bought a car off of that stay at home and get fried money.
Damn,
you asshole, dude. I was essential. I was an essential employee. I worked on the power grid at the time. So, yeah. So I didn't have the luxury that Travis had.
Man, all I would have been doing was dressing up kids for prom. That didn't.
Yeah, true. So you did pathology. By the way, Travis, I know what the fuck that is, asshole. So what, like that job could be interesting.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. What was like the most interesting thing about that job?
I have a really funny story that's pretty gross. I have 2 gross stories. You want to hear them?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So one day I was working in a smaller hospital and they had a really great cafeteria. So one morning I go into my shift and I could smell barbecue. And I'm like, holy shit, they're making barbecue today. So fucking excited. And I'm telling everybody in the lab, I'm like, oh, do you smell the barbecue? It smells amazing. Can't wait for lunch. And then a nurse comes in to drop off some samples from the ER. And I tell her, and she says, Jamie, there's a burn victim in the ER right now.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, actually, I've heard that before.
Yeah, it smells like brisket.
Whoa, you said tastes like, hold up.
That too. Probably tastes like brisket.
Yeah, they were saying like back in the day when they used to burn people at the stake, it was like an odd, like people would, write about their accounts, and they said it was really odd that their mouths would start watering because it smelled so good.
Yeah, it does.
I don't know, dude. I don't want to smell it.
I mean, I feel like the burning of the hair and the clothes would kind of kill it.
Yeah.
That does not
I mean, if it's
smell
all
good.
burned off.
Yeah. Smelled like barbecue. You thought there was barbecue? That's fucked up. Do you have a joke that doesn't land really well? Like people tend to hate it, but you enjoy doing it anyway? I love that. If somebody hates a joke, but I enjoy it, I'll say it every time.
Probably my ending, because I talk about Florida in the beginning, and that's when I bring up the mistake baby hot car thing. And then in the end, whenever I close out with, at least I won't have to leave my mistake baby in a hot car, it gets a lot of groans. But I like that shit.
Yeah. Do you ever add that in there? Like what I just said, where you were like, oh, don't worry, I have 3 kids. Had 4, but I have 3 kids now.
No, I haven't. Yeah, but that's a great idea.
Feel free to use it. I hate punching up people's shit because like sometimes I'll be like, oh, I have this great joke. And then I'll toss it into like, I don't know. I'll talk to somebody about it in Comedy Writers Guild, and then they punch it up and it's a great fucking punch up. Yeah. And I'm like, God damn it. Why didn't I think of that? Or, so that irritates me sometimes. I know it irritates other people. So sorry if you didn't like that. But if you do like it, use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything to get better, man.
For sure. Yeah. And that's what we do here at Comedy Writers Guild. Like we have this, we have Discord. A lot of people are like especially when we have our roast battles and shit, people will be like, "Hey, I'm hopping in Discord right now. Anybody want to hop in and I'm going to like run over this set or this joke or whatever." And people help each other out. It's pretty cool.
Cool.
Yeah, I like it. Do you have any shows coming up that you want to talk about or anything like
I
that?
do. My next open mic is going to be on April 4th. Sign-ups are at 6:30. Show starts at 7. I've got about 22 spots open because we got to get out of there for karaoke to start at 9.
And that's going to be where?
At Homer's Neighborhood Bar in North Austin.
North Austin. Dude, if Ben Faust is in the chat, Ben, go hit up that open mic, bro. There's this guy in here that's like super funny. And he makes it on the podcast. I think he's only made it on twice, but
I think
he's
at
been
least
like really
3 by now.
Okay, maybe 3. But he's like really funny. He's out there in Austin. I've been telling him like, dude, you got to hit it.
Yeah, hell yeah, bring him out.
Yeah. Yeah, you hear that? Open mic, dude. Go check it out. Hopefully he's in here. Guys, if he's not in here, go harass him. So you have that coming up. You have anything else coming up?
Yeah, and then on April 11th, I have another showcase, and I picked out 3 guys that have been coming to my open mic that all have very dark senses of humor, and I think they complement each other really well. This one guy I picked, Cosmo Murray. He did a 5-minute bit of all dead baby jokes that I had never heard before, like original, funny. And I was like, oh, dude, I got to get you a show just so I can watch them. That's pretty much how I pick are people that I personally want to watch do more time.
Yeah, for sure. Let me ask you this, because you seem like the right person to ask. Is there anything like off the table when you're doing jokes? Like,
Not
that's
really.
crossing a line. You can't talk about that.
I think if you word anything the right way, anything is funny. Like I have a really good example. This guy, Kill Billy, who's been on the radio and stuff here in Austin, he came to one of my mics and he had a bit where he brought out a pack of condoms that he had purchased in Mexico and it had the word retard on it. And he wanted to do a bit with that word. And I was like, okay, preface it with you pull out the pack of condoms and the first thing you say is these are the most offensive condoms I have ever found. That way, whenever you do the R word joke and the audience already knows that you don't approve of it, but you're going to make fun of it.
Yeah, for sure. I'm actually writing that down. Retard condoms. Yeah, because there's something good there. It's like right on the tip of my tongue right now, but I don't have time to think about it. Yeah, I like that. So you agree there's like nothing that can't be said. I feel like intention is a lot of it.
Right. You know, you just have to word it in the right way so you're not putting down a marginalized community. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Just I feel like the man at that, like he's like probably the best in my eyes, is Louis C.K. Louis C.K. literally goes on stage and he says the forbidden word.
Yeah, I used to be a huge fan of his.
Yeah. What changed?
You know, the sex harassment, maybe?
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it?
No.
Maybe doing a show in a country that has murdered journalists. Maybe that's a bad idea.
Yeah, that kind of left a bad taste in my mouth too.
Yeah, that was a lot of comics that just made me.
Yeah, I was like, really, dude? Come on, read the room.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry, Travis. Go ahead.
Tim Dillon impressed me though. Like he signed up. He was gonna go. He was gonna get paid big, but he was a little bit too honest about the situation on his show, and they kicked him out of the festival for it.
No, I think that they didn't know he was gay at first. I think that's what it was.
That definitely could have been. That very easily. But he was also talking about how slavery is basically legal there, and I think that might have been what it was.
Yeah.
Oh no, not the truth.
I get turned off a little bit when people get too political.
Yeah, I don't like talking about politics in my comedy
Yeah.
because there are so many other people out there that do it better, that are really good at it, and it dates your material. You know, like
Yeah.
there are people
Yeah.
still trying to do Monica Lewinsky jokes out there in the world, and it's like, come on, man.
Hold on, I gotta erase my Monica Lewinsky joke real quick. Before I forget. No, anyway, so Bill Clinton, no, no, I just don't like political jokes are one thing. I do enjoy that. Like I guess apolitical. I don't know what you would say. I don't choose either side. I think it's all just make believe. I think it's this thing that we've convinced ourselves that we need some sort of governing or something, and we don't. So it's like a weird way of thinking for me. But I don't like when people just get political. Like not they just talk about their political stances, and it's like, dude, this is comedy. Or they
Right.
have like political figures on their podcast. Like it's just like, come on, dude, you're kind of like blurring the lines here, and we're supposed to be against that shit.
Right.
I feel like that's the point of comedy, is to rise up against that type of shit. And I've just been seeing it a lot lately where people are just giving into it, and it's like, I don't know.
Yeah. Also, our job as comedians is to give the audience what I like to call, and what I've heard Jim Carrey say, is a suspension of concern. They don't want to think about that shit while they're at a comedy show.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
stressful. They want to come laugh at some silly shit that happened to someone. They don't want to be reminded of how things are out in the world.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the only person, and Travis already brought him up, I think the only person that does a great job at it is Tim Dillon.
Okay, yeah.
Because he just criticizes fucking everything, and he does it in Tim Dillon's way. Like nobody else can do it like Tim Dillon.
I like Josh Johnson too. I think he does a really good job talking about current stuff.
Is he the Daily Show guy?
Yes.
Yeah, dude. Oh, he's fucking awesome. Actually, I reached out to him. He's probably the biggest person that I've ever reached out to like come on to this podcast.
Yeah.
And I reached out to his I don't know, agent or whatever, you know, and they were the only people. He was the first big person. I did like 3 big people. He was the first one. They were the only ones to get back to me. And they were like so sweet about it too. They were like, yeah, he's super busy. And I started it off with that. I was like, I know he's super busy, but he's really good at it too. But I don't know. There's something about Tim Dillon. Tim Dillon's like, let the whole thing burn. Fuck them all. Like, I love that.
I like that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
What impresses me with both of them is how quick they are with it. They have like a full set about whatever event is going on for the week. Like Josh Johnson takes it on stage. Tim Dillon's vamping on his podcast, and
you know who else I loved? Not that I don't anymore, but they just got way too political for me. Was Jon Stewart, and I still love Jon Stewart, but Stephen Colbert.
Yeah.
I feel like he's just gotten way too political with it, like too opinionated. That's what I mean by political, like too opinionated. Like, let's just do jokes. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just my.
But no, I hear you.
Yeah, I feel like whether it's correct or not, like I feel like I'm correct isn't a good punchline. In the same way that saying like a very shocking word like retard shouldn't be the punchline. I mean, you can involve it, but I don't know. A shock and a punch are not the same thing.
Yeah. Yes. Don't be a politically opinionated retard. I get what you're saying. Yeah. So I forgot to ask you this. So something that we like to do is have our special guest choose who the first winner is.
Okay.
Are you down with that?
Sure.
Okay, cool. So at this point, I am going to reintroduce the concept, and Travis is going to read off everybody's comments.
Okay.
And then you choose who you think is the funniest, and they are going to be the person to come on and have 15 minutes on the podcast.
Right on.
All right. All right, guys, let's get down to what this podcast is all about with the first joke concept of the night. Women's roles in World War III.
All right, so first up we have Kyle Yankowski, and Kyle said, drill sergeants so they can point out all of the flaws constantly. Next up we have Lexi Nicole Lego, and Lexi said, women will handle the IUDs because don't trust us with IEDs. I'll blow myself up accidentally. Next we have, once again, Kyle Yankowski. Kyle said, they will be providing the makeup so we can look pretty before we get fucked. Next, George Yarnell. George said, their roles will be posting thoughts and prayers constantly. From Gary Gia, Gary said, women's roles will focus on dog rescue for misplaced canines in whatever countries we bomb.
Amanda Burns, not a joke for the concept, but she said retard condoms equal cigarette cellophane. That was great.
It ain't long, but it's wide.
Certified chode.
From AK, Alex Krieg, AK said, pegging unmotivated soldiers.
I can get behind that. Literally.
I can get in front of it.
Yeah, I'm just going to be lazy with a purpose.
From Brian Lewis. Brian Lewis said, women will be in charge of intelligence. From Clinton Patrick Kofia. Clinton said, the real question is, what type of rolls are they making for dinner?
Who said that?
Clinton Patrick Kofia.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I forgot to do the voice. What type of rolls are they making for dinner? Next up, we have Dirty Dave. Oh, wait, no, he was just saying hi, and everyone loved it. Hi, Dave. Next, from Clinton Patrick Kofia, he said, are we talking trans women or real women? Asking for the Kirk family. And that was it.
Okay.
Okay, I know which one I like.
What's that?
All right.
The dinner rolls one. I think that was the cleanest one.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
hell yeah. And
Hell
that
yeah.
was Clinton Patrick Kofia.
Hell yeah. Hopefully he can come on. Typically he's at work.
Okay, so in the event that this man is not available to come on the podcast, did you have a second favorite?
The pegging joke. Was that also the same guy?
It might. I don't. That's a good question. I don't think it was.
I think it was or I think it was Brian Lewis.
Oh, that was AK.
Okay. AK would be the second one.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, let's see what the man says.
Okay, cool. Well, guys, go check out the open mic. You want to say it one more time just so that I could tell
Yeah.
Ben as well?
It's every other Saturday. The next one is going to be on April 4th. You get 5 minutes. It's at Homer's Neighborhood Bar off of Wells Branch in North Austin. And it's always a fun time. I make it fun. I keep the energy up. I'm always happy to see everybody. It's good.
Great. I love your energy and I love your jokes. The jokes that I've seen online, I love. I think
Thank
they're very
you.
witty. And we have the links in the description below, guys. Go follow Jamie Tucker Comedy on Instagram and then Jamie Tucker on Facebook and anywhere else. And OnlyFans?
No, not anymore.
Okay.
Not
That was for
anymore.
me. Sorry.
I'm thinking about bringing it back, though. I'm thinking about bringing it back.
There we go. There we go. You guys heard it here. All right. Well, Jamie, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you. I had a great time. I really
Great.
appreciate it.
Yeah. Anytime you want to come on again, if you have like a big show coming up or whatever, you can hop on for 15 minutes, talk about it, whatever you want to do.
Yeah. Absolutely. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you. Have a great night.
You too.
Thanks.
There we
go. That was Jamie Tucker, everybody.
All right, I'm quickly scrolling through these. Okay, yeah, it was AK. I was just
Okay.
making sure because I already sent him the link.
Cool. Clinton's coming on though, right?
No,
Ah.
he's at work. He can't make it. But he did express his appreciation.
Yeah, he said, thanks, Tucker. I appreciate the love. Maybe he's talking about Jamie Tucker, or maybe there's somebody in here named Tucker. All right. My man.
How's it
Hey,
going?
What's up, brother?
That was fun. Been a little bit. How you guys doing?
Good, dude. Good.
Well,
Just had a great interview with Jamie. I loved her vibe, man. She was cool.
yeah, she was cool.
we
Yeah, and
should.
it's nice that she's a different style than what we usually get on here. You know what I mean? Or what we we get all sorts of styles on here, but it's good to see her on here too.
Yeah. And she's your age.
Poor lady.
I know. Get your shit together, dude.
We should probably get ours together and introduce a new concept.
Oh yeah, AK, you're fucking shit up, dude. I'm blaming it on
Yeah,
you.
you guys do this pretty frequently, so I'll take one of the blames.
All right, guys, let's get down to what this podcast is all about with the second joke concept of the night. Gas is so high that now what?
Start of jokes.
All right. Start of jokes. So what's new, man?
Went to New York since the last time we talked. I don't know if you know that.
No, you've made it on since then.
Have I? Maybe. I don't remember. I do have some cool show and tell. If I can show you real quick. It's not the yeah, it's not the book, but check this out. Tell me, you're a construction guy. Have you ever seen such a hard hat?
Oh shit.
Damn.
Damn, bro.
It's all made with a hammer and a punch.
My favorite part is the swastika in the middle.
I mean, it is Malaysian, so it does have some, symbols that might look a little close. But no, it's my great uncle went and started a logging camp out in Malaysia, and they were logging with elephants at the time, and so he had to bring in Filipino workers who knew how to use the equipment, and he taught the Malaysian loggers how to use equipment. And then at the end of it, they made him this hard hat. But it's all like, here's the original.
What type of material is that?
I mean, it's like a logger's hard hat, I don't know. It's steel, I guess.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah. But yeah, it all started out right here, and then just a hammer and a punch, just tink, 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 and they made all that shit.
That's wild, dude. Does it have the insert too? Oh shit.
Yeah, it's a used hard hat.
Damn.
I like all the little where's some kind of mistakes that you see in some of the lining and stuff, because it's like, you make one wrong hit somewhere, you can't just remake a whole thing,
Yeah. Dude, that's beautiful, man. That's like the coolest hard hat I've ever seen. I think the second coolest one is one of the cowboy hard hats.
Those are, I like them when Mexicans wear those. I don't like them when anybody else wears them.
Only Mexicans.
They look good. They don't. Yeah, they just look. They're so inconvenient of a hard hat that you have to have a little more style with it. You have to be a bit of a vaquero.
Yeah. Can you imagine like a sombrero hard hat?
Just anything falls off of the ceiling and it just flings you sideways if it hits you.
Yeah.
Just catapults you.
Just gets knocked off of someone's head and it goes boom, like Homeboy's hat in Mortal Kombat and takes someone's head off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
So how do you think the pyramids were made?
The what?
Pyramids.
Leverage. A lot of leverage and human suffering. Endless human suffering. You just pour that into it.
Yeah.
Jesus, that's boring.
was about to say, well, you were there, right? That's fucking
Yeah, I mean, I put the finishing block on the top, sure. You know,
yeah.
long time. It's a little while ago, decades at least.
Now you and I are always talking about other things other than comedy. So I figured maybe you had like a stance on the pyramids.
I don't know. Maybe if just maybe aliens. Is that a better stance?
No.
Okay. Bigfoot. That's a fucking hot take.
Ooh.
Now that
I
is
love
an
me some
answer.
big feet.
Uh,
Big feet. Remember the guy on Kill Tony that was talking about they say if you have big feet, you have a big dick. So why are they not calling Bigfoot the huge cock monster? Now actually I gotta send you a clip, dude. I know how the pyramids were built.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think you really like
Is it Terrence?
no.
Okay.
That'd be crazy, dude. If he came up with the stoned ape theory and how the pyramids were built, the dude would be God.
Yeah. Dude, man, that guy's is I think we've talked about it before, but he'll say a 5-word sentence, but there will be 54 syllables in the sentence.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But he has a way with words like no one else. I used to back in the day when I was like just a pothead and I was like real young. I used to listen to him and all the words that I didn't know what he was saying, I would write them down and then look them up in a dictionary. This is like, before uh like really getting into the internet. Like I didn't use Google as much as I used an actual Webster's. So I just like thumb through and look at the word. The dude just knows he just has a way with words, dude.
Harmon really listened to Terrence McKenna and said, he must be speaking some kind of glossolalia.
Yes, dude. Glossolalia.
Yeah, there you go.
That was
I was
one
like,
of the
all right, I
words.
was waiting for the McKenna word, and then it came in there. Nice,
Yeah.
it stuck the landing.
Thank you.
Dude, glossolalia. I learned that from him. He actually uses that quite a lot. Because
Eschaton.
really,
I've been
what's
hearing Eschaton. I've been hearing a lot about Eschaton in the fucking news lately.
Eschaton?
Yeah.
I'm unfamiliar.
The transcendental object at the end of time.
Yes, sir.
Interesting.
Or
I just learned something.
novelty theory. He talks about novelty a lot. What is it?
Mycelium.
That's kind of what we do, right?
Mycelium.
Yeah.
Novelty?
Well, yeah, mycelium. Well, I mean, shit.
Oh no, I'm just saying
That's
big words that he said a lot.
Yeah, he
mycelium is God on earth, in my opinion.
Clitoris.
clitoris.
Yeah.
Yo, he was a freak too, though, man. He was always talking about sex.
Yeah, I can imagine that. There's like a crazy love connection you get, on mushrooms and stuff. If it's like everybody's having a good time, like psilocybin stuff will kind of, if your brain's thinking about that, then what psilocybin does is it reaches further into your brain. So you're just going to think further into that area, and it's going to, if it matches with the other person, which it often does, then it's leads to that.
You gotta I gotta send you this one clip of his wife talking, and he like brings her to one of his lectures or whatever. I hate calling them lectures. I forget what he always called them.
Rants.
No, that sounds like more of an insult.
I know I'm fucking right.
Yeah.
No, fucking Terrence McKenna rant.
He calls them workshops because he
lets
them, like talk together and everything. But his wife starts talking about like the idea of plants communicating, and she gets like really deep into it, and she has like this really soft feminine voice. And I'm like, okay, now I see why he was such a freak, man. He's got this like hippie ass chick at the house just dropping fucking mushrooms with him all the time. Like they're probably fucking and just laying out in the ayahuasca garden that they have out in Hawaii.
Yeah, dude, that's all sorts of garden, man. Can't imagine. Like, I wonder if they have coca plants there even.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they did, dude.
I don't
They
know.
probably had everything.
I know that like there's more Salvia divinorum on the Big Island of Hawaii than in like anywhere else in the world right now because of him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh wow, it like took off over there or something like a weed.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
that's
because
it's
of Terrence.
yeah. He just went
Yeah.
to there and he
Wow.
just planted a bunch of entheogenic plants. That included.
Did they consider it noxious over there then?
Oh no, not at the time.
Obnoxious, perhaps, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he did a lot of things for Hawaii, man. He really did.
Yeah.
Obnoxious is a
Yeah,
hell
he
of
was cool.
sorry. I was about to say obnoxious is a hell of a way to describe Salvia divinorum. Like your reality just cracks like tempered glass and falls away, and you're like, well, that's rude.
I never tried it, but a buddy of mine, when I was not smoking pot for a while, he was like, "Oh, you got to do this stuff or try this stuff because you could just go buy it." And he's like, "Yeah, it's like crazy. It's like you look at one spot and then I turned my head to the side, but everything I was looking at was still there, and now it was just on top of all this other shit I was looking at on the side." And I'm like, "Where's the fun start?" You know?
Yeah. When's the fun start and the nightmare end?
Yeah.
You
It's
ever
just like
hear
the more
about,
you look around, the more filters you have.
you ever hear about what's his name's experience? Fuck.
Stamets.
No. Jewish comedian.
Oh, that narrows it down.
Yeah. No, he had a special called Jew.
Oh, Ari Shafir.
Oh, Ari.
Ari Shafir.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of the name. I was brain farting. You ever hear of his experience? He smoked salvia live on a podcast one time, and yeah, and then
I believe it.
everybody was like kind of fucking with him while he was away. He was probably out of it for like 5-10 minutes, and when he came back, he was just like, "Yo, like I can't talk to you guys right now." He explained his experience, and he said he lived in an underwater world, and like he had like a day job, he had a family, he had everything. And he said he felt like he was there for like 6 to 8 months, and when he came back, he felt like that was his life, and he forgot about this life, and it totally freaked him out. Like he came back, he forgot how to drink water. Like he went to go take a sip after he was done, and he was just like, "Oh, I'm supposed to be breathing this. I breathe water. I'm not supposed to be drinking it." It like fucked him up, dude.
Yeah, isn't it just like a plant? Is the salvia that they get like that? Is it actual like derived from a plant? Is it organic?
Yeah,
yeah, it's just another species of sage.
Mm.
yeah, you can. It's legal to grow it in your yard.
Yeah, I mean, there's barks around here that like certain barks you could try to chew on and shit like that have different like medicinal properties, that kind of stuff, you know.
I just picture you on a hike, just chilling on a tree as people are walking by.
Trying to get
I do have little vials of things that are just for like I don't know, balsamic vinaigrette or something, so you could just walk by and just like grab some fucking plant and just sprinkle that on it and eat it. But I don't really like balsamic vinaigrette, so. But yeah, there's
we just tell
tons of
everybody
foraging here.
in fucking New York, this guy was just eating mushroom capsules, just
Sharing.
time the whole entire time. This guy was just tripping in New York the whole time.
Damn.
Who I wasn't really tripping. It was just like a little bit, you know. But sorry, I'm grabbing something at this forge. But that was like for everybody, you know.
Yeah. So I noticed it. I still have a couple of those capsules. So there was like a wine glass in the middle. So we had 2 stories that had a a kitchen in each story. And up at the top story, there was like this wine glass that sat in the middle of the table just for decor. And I walk out there and there's just capsules with fucking mushrooms in them, just filled up in the wine glass. So I went over and I just grabbed a handful of them and took them with me. He was like, "Yeah, this is for everybody. If anybody wants to take some capsules, go for it."
That's what they're for. It's just like a tray with like you know, Werther's Originals or something on it. I'm the old person, so instead of my Werther's Originals, fucking Mushroom Castle.
What about Brian Lewis when he was talking to Nikki, and she was like, because he had like the blue something or other, like his mushrooms were supposed to be like really strong, and he
Yeah.
was like, oh yeah, you don't want to take more than like a gram of this, and she was like, all right, well, how many capsules should I take, big fella? And he was like, oh no, not that many, maybe like 11. And we just started laughing. We were like, 11 seems excessive. He was like, maybe like 7. And I was like, that seems like a lot. And he was like, maybe like 2. You remember
That's
that?
hilarious. Oh yeah, I kind of remember that. That's fucking funny. Brian was fun on the trip, man.
Oh yeah.
He was. You saw the lemon video, right? All right. Yeah. Yeah. He was a good. It was fun getting to know him and like hanging out because we were like Trey's like a fucking mountain man. Brian walks everywhere, and I do my thing. So we were like the fucking walk. We were like after we got done hanging out, we were all ready to just go walking for miles. So we just walk around Brooklyn at like 3 a.m, go find a bodega that was still open, and throw some grease on our alcohol, tray of my alcohol, and then walk back. And then after all that is when that lemon thing happened, like hours after we left you guys was when that was going on.
Yeah, he was like trying to squeeze lemon into like a cup or something.
Yeah, he was going for it. And he was probably pissed because not pissed, but both Trey and I were drunk. And so we were just being idiots, kind of just like laughing at his attempts. And so that wasn't helping at all, you know what I mean? But it was a simple yet just fun little moment,
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I have that video so that I can have Travis share it.
Oh, man. Poor Brian. Unless he wants it.
He'll be all right.
Like, you remember when we were talking? I was in the woods yesterday. Were you on? This is what I made from that stuff. I'll move my arm, but this is a nettle tea.
What?
Stinging nettle tea. Yeah. It's real good.
I do.
What's that?
What does that do?
It's just like, so nettle is the closest plant I've seen to cannabis.
Oh,
And
nettle.
cannabis, yeah, is the closest plant to nettle that I've seen. The way they grow, the way they react when you train them, all sorts of stuff. And so I knew you could make nettle tea. People make dried nettle tea, and it's got all sorts of health benefits. It's one of the most medicinal plants. So I just started making fresh nettle tea, and then I would make it. What I haven't seen other people do is I make it only from the very tops of the nettle plant. So just the very tip of it, I'll grab that and make the tea only from that part. And then what that will do is, then just like cannabis, the nettle will then split into you pluck one, and then you'll get 2 to 4 tops from plucking that one top. So it's like I don't know. I could train the forest to just keep producing more and more.
See, I thought you said metal tea. I was about to like that's a glass jar, you dumb fuck. But
Yeah, that's what I thought he said too.
No, nettles, stinging nettle.
Yeah, I can't find the video, but I feel like you've been on here for 20 minutes, so I don't know.
Oh, I miss you guys so much. I probably have been.
Yeah,
16.
I'm not complaining, but I know these fuckers probably are.
Like fucking, hey, time's up, fucking old man.
Yeah. Yeah, Amanda, if you can find the lemon video, send it to Travis, please. All right, dude. Well, AK, I miss you, man. We're gonna get up at Skankfest.
Mhm. Yeah, I miss you guys too. I can't wait to see you guys down there.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I probably won't be able to make it to that because it's right before finals, but I might be up there where you're at around June whenever Nikki and Offender are there.
Fuck
Maybe.
yeah.
I don't know. A lot's gonna have to go right.
Yeah, I hope for the easiest path to the right then, because it'd be good to see you.
Thank you. It'd be good to see y'all too.
And then also, I'm going to send you 2 videos. One's going to be Terrence McKenna's wife, because it's very interesting what she's talking about. And the other one, pyramids were built.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good, man.
All right, brother. Thanks for coming on, dude.
See you guys.
Later, bro.
Peace.
All right, that was AK. You guys know AK. No introduction needed. So let's get down to what this podcast is all about with the second joke concept of the night. Gas is so high that now.
From Dan Zilla Drums, Dan said, gas is so high that now it has a real chance of ODing at a party with the Olsen twins. From Pickle Rick Silva, Pickle Rick said, gas is so high they wouldn't be able to take out one tower, yet alone two. From Danzilla Drones, Dan said, gas is so high that people are going to be buying vehicles they just spent a year and a half etching swastikas into.
I like that.
From Kyle Yankowski, Kyle said, gas is so high that now I'm considering bottling and selling my farts. From New Name. From Gus Kennica. Gus said, gas is so high that I started walking to work, and I'm so high I forgot I don't have a job. I feel like he copied and pasted that out of my diary. Entry I wrote about an hour ago. From Lexi Nicole Lego, Lexi said, gas is so high that Brian Lewis tried to boof the gas pump to get fucked up. Let me tell you, it would work.
And you get fucked up, all right. Not a good kind.
Yeah. From Dirty Dave said, so high that someone's getting a lot richer while we just get a lot poorer. Hang on, that's just life. Damn.
Come on, Dave. Why you gotta depress us?
From Gus Kennica. Gus said, gas is so high, kids are back to sniffing glue to save money. From Gary Gia, Gary said, gas is so high that now Riyadh Festival tickets are triple next year. From Kyle Yankowski, Kyle said, gas is so high that now I have to ride Brian to work. Phil Lombardo said, gas is McKenna high. Lexi Nicole Lego said, gas is so high, I'm calling the fucking cops.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. From Kyle Yankowski, Kyle said, gas is so high that now they can distract you from taking away the Second Amendment right, increasing military recruitment age, legalizing weed smokers in the military, and pushing towards a draft.
That's just real.
Yeah, I think I read about all of those things happening. From Lexi said, gas is so high that now I'm flirting back with the crackheads hollering in the parking lot to get half a tank of gas. It's not the kind of gas they're talking about, Lexi.
Yeah, true. Be careful. Dirty Dave said, gas is so high, Afro Man wrote a song about it.
From Drew Lovett. Drew Lovett said, gas is so high, the tweakers are now huffing high-octane corn syrup. From Phil Lombardo. So high, it's not low.
Jacob Delagal said, or D-Legal said, gas is so high that an eighth of a tank costs you $35.
All right. We had a winner. I just did a refresh to make sure they're still the winner.
Yeah, Amanda, did you find that?
Yeah, she sent it to me.
Okay.
It's going to take me a second to get it queued up, though we'll do it during the interview.
Okay.
All right. So the winning joke with a total of 8 reactions was, gas is so high the tweakers are now huffing high octane corn syrup. And that was Drew Chickens.
Oh, hell yeah. Which is so funny because I was just laughing at a comment that he put. Actually, it's probably my favorite one because it's kind of a callback. Well, it is a callback. And his response was, "It's 84 plus 16." Drew,
Was good.
hold on, let me drop this concept real quick. Let's get down to what this podcast is all about with the third joke concept of the night. What expensive prize did Iran gift to Trump?
Boom.
Dude, I'm loving the fact you're not at work, dude.
Yeah, dude, gas is so high. I really called in today. I was like, fuck it, it's Thursday.
Look at Drew. Dude, how come you can never be this funny on Discord?
Oh, fuck you too. And Pickle Rick, the whole reason I'm on here is because Pickle Rick was like, vote for Drew. Fuck you, Pickle Rick.
No, I think you won fair and square, bro. And then also you had a
I
banger.
love you, Pickle Rick. I love that guy.
You had a banger with it's 84 plus 16.
I'll keep it 100 with you.
That was good. Yo, you still have popcorn sealing? Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah. Listen, building inspector.
Yeah, I'd look at everything. I'm sorry.
It's just the cigarette tar forming stalactites.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's calm.
Well, I really called into work today to take care of this shit. These damn chickens, I ain't even playing.
Yeah, those chickens aren't going to fuck themselves.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. You called out of work today?
Yeah. Oh, get this. This is funny. This is my personality. We get one sick day per quarter. April 1st, I get another one. Bitch, I'm using that.
April Fool's Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right. What's the craziest thing that you did on April Fool's Day?
Oh, my God. If anybody sees this at my work, I forgot they're on here. I'm fucking sick as shit.
Yeah, you look it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
We know you're sick, Drew.
Yeah.
What's the craziest thing that you did on April Fool's? I got one for you guys.
What did you do?
I'm waiting for you.
I don't know. Probably call into work. Like, fuck it.
Yeah. So I was working for this guy. I actually just did an inspection for him. It was crazy. But I was working for this guy, and he's like a little younger. I think at the time he was probably, like 26, 27. I think his family had some money, so they helped him like start off a business doing construction. So I was his electrician, and I also did other work. So we were remodeling this guy's bathroom and his kitchen. But the guy happened to be like a high priority, or what would you call it? High priority person, but he's like a public official. He was our county executive for the county that we live in, right? Now the guy's like our governor or something. He's like up there now. So he was like this county official, and I'm in his house. I'm doing this work. So the guy sends the guy that I work for, his name was Evan. I'll just use his first name. His name was Evan, and he was like, "Hey, I want you to go to this house. We're doing this work at this guy's house, but please be respectful, be very professional. He's the county executive." And I was like, "Oh, wow, that sounds crazy." So he said, "You're going to be meeting this guy, Billy, there. Billy's already there." I was like, "All right." So I'm going there to do some electrical work. I walk in. I felt weird just walking into the county executive's house. He was like, "Just walk right in. Like, you're good." So I walk in. I'm looking for Billy. I go into the kitchen. I go into the bathroom. I'm like, I can't find this guy. So I'm like saying hello up the stairs. I'm like, "Hello, anybody here? Anybody here?" So I'm about to call Evan, and I was like, let me just go upstairs. Maybe there's like another bathroom that I'm unaware of that we're going to be doing work on or something. I go upstairs. This guy, Billy, is just passed out like near the hallway in the county executive's house. I was like, oh, this motherfucker's on drugs, right? So I was sober at the time, probably like 3-4 years sober. And this guy hired a bunch of people that would like newly get sober and shit. So
Yeah, I've worked in that.
yeah, so like I figured maybe that's what it was. So I like kicked the guy's foot. I was like, yo,
Give him a little bit.
yeah, I kicked his foot. I was like, yo, he hops up. Oh, my bad. I was just taking a nap for lunch. It's like 2:00. So he probably took a nap for a couple hours. Anyway, I'm making this a really long story just to give you a little backstory. But that guy was obviously a drug addict. And a couple days later, the guy, Evan, ended up firing him. So I'm now working with this other guy at the same house, and we're wrapping
This is so good.
we're wrapping up this guy's project.
Okay.
And it dawns on me, I'm like, oh shit, it's April Fool's Day. So I have the other guy call Evan and say, hey man, like I made up the whole story, and he was like, oh, I'll do it. So he calls him, he's like, hey man, just want to let you know, Billy came back to the house, dude, and he was so pissed off that he got fired, he threw a brick through the front window, right? At the county executive's house.
Okay.
Evan was like, he was quiet for like 5 seconds, dude. He was like, shut the fuck up. And he was like, no, I'm serious, man. I'm in the background like this, right? He was like, shut the fuck up. He was like, no, I'm serious, bro. He just came back. He talked about you weren't giving him his last paycheck. He's pissed. He threw a brick through the window. What do you want me to do? And Evan hangs up. And I was like, oh, fuck, dude. He's pissed. He's about to be on his way over here. I was like, call his ass back now, bro, before we get fired, right? So he calls him back up, and he's like, hey, man, just wanted to let you know, April Fools. And he was quiet for like 5 seconds. And he was like, I'm seriously about to fucking fire you guys, right? Not only that, we didn't know this, but as he was on the phone with us, he just rear-ended somebody with his truck. He was just in an accident.
What the fuck?
He was just in an accident, and we were sitting here telling him that somebody threw a brick through the county executive's house while we were there. So he was all fucked up, bro. He's only like,
Wait, did the brick really go through the window at the executive's house?
no, that was just...
Oh, I'm like, what the fuck?
Guys, please let me know that you were following what I said and I wasn't saying something retarded and Drew's the retard.
You need better friends, not like us. Throw
Yeah.
a brick through a damn window.
No, but it sounded believable. You know what I mean? So that's why we said it. So he didn't really throw a brick, but we told him he did. And he was like, shut the fuck up. We were like, nah, we're serious, dude. And yeah.
That'd freak me out. That would be a good one. Be like, oh, dude, are you serious? We got to get out of here.
But then he just got in an accident too. He totaled his truck. Like the accident was so
That
bad.
is your fault, motherfucker.
Yeah.
That is
No,
your fault.
He got in an accident before we called. Like he's sitting on the side of the road waiting for cops to come while we called.
You sure
So
he
it was
didn't?
like
I'm just messing with you.
You sure he didn't just say that to make you feel better?
No, he totaled his truck. Yeah, he's totaled 2 trucks since then.
Well, that sounds like
A him problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, Drew. So how you been, man?
I was just thinking, April, about a few years ago, we got this place up here. This guy got a brand new truck that day. There was 2 sisters, these Florida girls. He got this truck. He was like trying to show off, right? And he like pulls out Wilson's Creek going like 80 miles an hour on gravel, flips it upside down about 20 feet into the Wilson's Creek with 2 little Italian kids and a bag of laundry. And me and the girl's sister ran down the hill. I swear to God. April Fools. No shit. That's fucking, oh my God.
What does the bag of laundry have to do with anything?
What does
I just remember it floating. I just remember it floating in the creek. And that was on April 1st.
Damn.
I'm trying to make a joke out of it.
There's something there.
I mean, the fish were biting. Oh, fucking- everybody lived. Fucking.
That's good.
April Fool's is Good Friday's next Friday, right?
No idea. All I know is Brian Lewis said Drew is a stinky cunt.
Yes, I am.
Yeah. Hey, we saw Freezy in here in the beginning. Where'd he go?
Probably back to a stinky cunt.
Let me hop out of here, you dirty bastards.
No, why?
I don't know.
No, I got your ass for like 5 more minutes, bro.
Okay.
People been dying to see you on this podcast.
Well, subscribe to my OnlyFans. It's fucking. I'm gonna make one. Watch my ass. I'll make an OnlyFans.
I'll subscribe.
You should do like a
That'd be so weird.
you should do like a goth thing.
Or just like walk around the yard and mow the lawn and be like, these damn chickens. Subscribe to my OnlyFans. Watch me fucking kick this chicken.
You kick the chickens, dude.
Dude, today that shed is fucking up. Amy is pissed. The doors don't close right. I've been trying to build it. And then, like, when you feed them now and get the eggs, they all come out. So I was grabbing them by the tail feather and slinging them back in the fucking barn. And Amy was like, those poor chickens. Man, fuck them chickens.
You're like, yeah, I do. I do fuck those chickens.
Yeah, I fucking, yeah. I'm making sandwiches at night. Fucking
Dude, what did I say last week? I forgot about this. I said Drew's saving up to buy implants for one of his chickens' backs.
Yeah, I remember that. That was funny.
Oh man, all his chickens are missing feathers in the back.
No, they're really healthy. Amy does feed them all organic stuff like carrots and lettuce, and they're healthy.
Cool.
But I used to have a bunch of ducks. Them fuckers.
Yeah. Let's talk about how rich your parents are.
Dude, I was joking about that with Amanda. We come from nothing for real. You were believing that shit. I made up Esmeralda so fast. I was proud of myself.
I don't know, dude.
You said, what was your maid's name? I said, Esmeralda.
Nah. No, I don't believe it. I think your parents are loaded, dude, and you're not telling us.
What if they are? Should I kill them?
Whoa.
I'm joking, dude. They're so fucking not loaded.
Yeah.
I almost said something, but I didn't want to appear in court.
Yeah. My headphones went out. I didn't hear what you said.
Oh.
Don't repeat it. All right. Well, thanks for coming on the podcast, bro.
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna stick around. I hope I didn't bore everybody.
No, not at all. All right, brother.
Peace.
He was quick to get out of here.
All right. Shall I play the video before we move on to?
Oh yeah. Let's play now that we don't have him on here because he'll be talking during the whole thing. I forget the video, so I'm gonna be watching with everybody.
I gotcha. And also, I had to navigate away from the page, so I couldn't type end of jokes, but end of jokes and react them bitches too.
End of jokes. Got it.
All right. Let's see here.
Gary said that was boring as fuck.
All right. It might take me a second to get this.
That's fine.
Okay.
Gary, you actually won a spot on here last week, but I guess you were kind of busy.
Yeah, he talked to me. He was at work.
Oh, okay.
All right. I'm about to play it.
All right. About to unmute this.
How do we make lemon water?
I don't know, but we're gonna do it like this.
Brian's making lemon
I can't
water.
squeeze any of the lemon juice into there, so I'm gonna find a way to get lemon in there without
You do it, bro.
getting it all over the fucking thing. Oh look.
What? You tell me.
It's squeezing the
fucking tell
dog
me.
shit out of it.
You look like you're devenoming a rattlesnake right now.
Is that
And
what, that's where
killing
the,
it
that's
at
where
the
the
same
spot's
time.
at? He's teaching us the birds and the bees right now. Birds and the bees from Brian.
Look at how much that made.
Alright.
And then I'm gonna do it again.
Alright. This one's devenoming a sandpiper.
Look at
Sandpiper. I should.
Do not fall in there because I am a German.
And that's a lemon water.
And that's not, you're not going to get that out of there. What are you trying?
What is he doing?
I think he's fishing for it.
I'm standing away, you're going to fucking slice me open.
Alright, with that nasty.
Hold on.
You're going to slice
Hold
your
on.
fucking ball.
He's just mixing the germs in
You
more.
You can't get it. It's not gonna happen. Hold on. If you rinse the knife, that's not gonna make a difference. He's going back in. He rinsed the knife. He's going back in.
With a wider knife.
The laughing's not helping.
He might get this. I don't know. You gotta believe. You see the videos of like the gold bar where people try and pull it out.
Yeah. Oh my God, he's stuck.
Oh, he's thinking. He's got an idea. Hold on, what's this?
He needs to introduce a second. Oh,
Going for the plier method.
No.
Ugh, fuck, those are nasty. Well, I lost.
If you cut it up in pieces, you could then
Trying to watch a monkey fuck a bowling ball.
don't give up. All right, drink it.
At least it's lemony.
all right, and that was it.
Yeah. All right, guys. Brian, what the fuck were you thinking, dude? We got a genius in the house. Sean Wheeler said, why not fucking leave it in there?
Yeah, I know the amount of germs he introduced with like 3 knives and the scissors, and
I love how he tried to wash the knife off. And then I love how Talmadge was calling him out on everything he was doing. He was like, yeah, rinsing it off isn't going to do anything.
it's already wet.
In the beginning, they were hyping him up. They were like, yeah, you got this. Yeah, that's awesome. He said it was like devenoming a snake. Yeah. And then Brian said, oh, I remember that bottle of water. Oh, God. Lexi said it's giving her anxiety. Yeah. Glad I could give you guys anxiety, but there was that. All right. Third Joe concept of the night. What expensive prize did Iran gift to Trump?
All right, let's see. Did you drop an end of jokes or? Okay,
Yeah.
you did. Okay. All right, so first up we have Dirty Dave, and Dirty Dave said, a propeller MAGA hat. Next up we got Lexi Nicole Lego, and Lexi said, Lexi's making a hell of a showing tonight. Lexi said, the prize was 12 of their finest goats. From Danzilla Drums, Dan said, for real though, they could have probably impressed him with like $30 worth of McDonald's if it was displayed properly.
True.
Facts. From Danzilla Drums, Dan said, they gave him a completely unopened box of the award-winning HBO series The Sopranos on DVD. From Kyle Yankowski, Kyle said, a documentary narrated by Morgan Freeman about how the dinosaurs used to roam the earth.
So stupid.
From Lexi said, the prize was another distraction from the Epstein files. On God, on God.
Yeah, Trump can come up with those himself.
From Danzilla Drums, Dan said, they gave him what he's really been after the entire time, and what this has all been about. Those sweet, sweet Hillary Clinton nudes.
We talked about that before. 90s Hillary Clinton? Okay. 80s? Oh, okay. We're getting better.
From Kyle Yankowski, Kyle said, a missile straight to his balls. They have to, again, when the joke is in the spelling, it can be a bit tougher. From Phil Lombardo, Phil said, Trump got one of his steaks. From Phil Lombardo, expensive prize, not your mom. From Jacob Offender D. Legal, Jacob said, 72 virgins ever since the Epstein files came out. Virgins have got really expensive. Jesus. And that was it.
Okay.
All right, let's make sure the winner is still the winner. Probably is because they had a pretty big fucking lead.
Serena Smith came in late, but she said, "Make America Goy again" hat. Okay.
All right. The winning joke with a total of 8 reactions was a propeller a propeller for his MAGA hat. And that was Dirty Dave.
Hell yeah. The thunder from down under's coming on, guys. Steve Kohner said 50s Hillary Clinton is where it's at.
I don't know how old she is. But
oh man, I feel like a lot of the Epstein folks would like that joke.
I almost said 70s, but I wasn't sure how close we were getting.
Yes, yeah. I think she was like in her 20s. I think I saw something the other day. Bill Clinton was 21 in 1970.
What's going on, cunt?
Let's get down to it. What this podcast is all about with the fourth joke concept of the night. Funniest apocalypse.
Boom.
Dave.
Hey, how you cunts going?
Good. How you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. I'm good. What's up?
Dude, I bet you have a hog on you, bro.
Is that like a stiffy? Like an erection?
Yeah, no, just schmeat. You got a lot of schmeat going on down there, dude. There's something about your energy, bro, that just screams, I have a huge cock.
Fucking oath, you got it.
Yeah,
not a thing I could or would deny, mate.
Well,
why would you?
Indeed.
Yeah. So, how's everything going in Australia?
It's good, but we're about to be invaded by Shane Lucas. He's invited himself to stay at my fucking house next year. So I accept any advice from any fucking Americans how to deal with this.
Okay, yeah, I would say don't do it.
That was my first thought.
Just tell him how many kilometers the flight's gonna be.
Yeah, make his head explode.
Yeah, well, he's got to have something to fucking whinge about on the plane. So give him a book of politics or something.
Yeah. Does he really want to come out there?
Yeah, and he's quite welcome. I mean, you all are, not at the same time, but you know.
Yeah, you got to see what that massive cock's all about.
Yeah, you can fucking suck on it too if you like, only if you want.
Nah, dude, actually, I never thought about that. No, not sucking on your cock. I mean, coming out to Australia. Yeah, what's like the political climate right now?
You know what? I've switched off. I'm more interested in what you guys are doing. You know, creating fucking petrol price woes and fucking stress for us.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're probably just as confused as we are. I personally don't know one person that is like for this war or anything that's going on right now.
Yeah. Mind you, fucking I grew up in the 80s and we were certain that the fucking world was going to end, like Russia and America at each other's throats. We knew that we were going to get nuked. So this is, to me, it's like fucking more of the same, except not quite as intense.
Yeah, it's a little bit more intense now than it was.
For sure, but just harking back to the 80s where you literally knew you were going to get fucking blown up. It didn't happen though.
Yeah.
Well, I think that in the current situation, Australia really is holding all the cards. You know what I mean? Because all it would take is just a few, shipments of the goods. Do you know what I speak of, Dave?
You speak of emus and gays.
At least the emus, yes. Gays are a nice touch. Yeah.
You're not having our gays. I want them all at my house. Thank you.
But those emus, they could be essential. They're used to those types of warm climates, and
Yeah.
you know that they're unkillable sons of bitches. For those of you who don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, look up Emu War. It's not a meme, it's a real thing that happened.
Huh.
Yeah. So guys, can I get some fucking? I've got this fucking joke which I thought was pretty good, and I've run it live twice and it's fucking failed. Right? Obviously, the audience's fault. So I probably need to develop it a bit more. So I've got this. I say, look, I've just developed a new fucking martial art. It's called Brazilian karate, and it goes like this: wax on, wax off.
Okay.
That's fucking funny, right?
It's good.
you know, but you know what I'm getting at. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I feel like if you started somewhere about, you know about karate, right? Fucking wax on, wax off. Well, I've developed Brazilian karate. Just do your hand lower, like wax on, wax off.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. It could be a visual thing that's fucking it up.
Yeah. Anyway, fucking, I just want to run. Oh, and another thing, right? I was trying to be inclusive because I am. Like, I don't fucking hate anyone. We're all good. Like, do what you like. Fucking suck off an emu or whatever. I don't care. But so I was did a show the other night, and I've got a few fucking gay jokes directed at myself. And so before I hit the joke, I said, "Hey, where's all my gays?" To me, that's an inclusive thing. Hey, where are all my people, right? And then I got a fucking complaint from a couple of gay guys after the show. They felt uncomfortable. Am I wrong, or I don't know?
No, the thing was, those guys weren't gay. Those are fags. There's a difference, man. Like, gay is cool, man. I'm cool with the gays, but I don't get down with the fags. Anybody that's going to complain about that, and yeah, they're just not your people.
That was my mistake.
And
Okay.
one thing that I found is that most of the fags are actually straight white women.
Yeah. Yep, straight white women are the biggest faggots on earth. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's nothing you're doing wrong. Clearly, you said it in the beginning, it's the audience.
Yeah.
But I think
Every
Travis
time.
is right. If you do that kind of visual where you put your hands down and do wax on, wax off, you might see an improvement.
Yeah. All right. Good.
Travis. Yeah.
Cool.
Trying to think of some more. Dude, I'm so interested in anything going on in Australia. I think like I said, we're all kind of confused about what's going on with the rest of the world. Dude, there's just I don't know how much political nonsense you get in Australia from America and everything, but it's just everything is fake news. Everything's fake news. Like when Trump used to say fake news, I used to agree with him. Right? Because we do have fake news. There's no way that we have Fox News saying one thing and then CNN saying the complete opposite. There's no way we live in both realities. That doesn't make any sense. But when Trump used to say that, I'm like, oh yeah, he's right. It's just like this hidden agenda. But everything's fake news. Even everything that Trump says is completely false. And I don't know. It's just a weird fucking time. We've always lived in weird times, but right now it's like the strangest it's ever been.
All right. You just fucking need to listen to the Dave. Okay? That's all you need to do.
Hey, I could subscribe to that for sure.
Yeah. I got the truth.
I got the fucking truth. That should be your motto. It's like, listen to the Dave. I got the fucking truth.
The fucking truth. And then another thing, I'm thinking of fucking changing my name to Aussie Dave. Does that hit right, or just keep it as the Dave?
As in Aussie, as in AUSS?
Yeah, AUSSIE. Because I'm fucking, I don't know. Because when I come to America and do some shows and shit, maybe that might be a fucking,
that only hits with an American crowd. You can't do that in Australia. If I called myself American Harmon,
that would be funny. That would be awesome.
People would be like, all right, well, here comes a comic with Down syndrome or whatever.
But I think it'd be even funnier in Australia.
But you go by the Dave when you do your stand-up. I noticed that.
Because I am the Dave.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
I wouldn't deny that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I got to. There's a fucking proliferation of other people calling themselves Dave on the fucking in the whole world actually, but on the CWG fucking website. I need you, Harmon, as the fucking boss, as the big guy, to fucking tell them to pull their act together.
Dude, get the fuck out of here with that Dave shit. That's what I'm going to tell him. I'll be like,
Fucking
do you know the Dave? Listen here, David. Do you know the Dave? Then get the fuck out of here. You're not welcome.
Thank you. I'm glad I've got your support, Harmon. What about you, Trav? Are you fucking on board?
Yeah, I mean, I think basically the same thing. Like, it's great for an American audience or the internet audience, but you go to a mic out there in Queensland and some dude like named David is like, that's also me.
Yeah, he's got to get the fuck out of here then.
Yeah, you should just move here.
Let me ask you this, because something just popped into my brain. What is like the population of like black folks in Australia?
How the fuck would I know? We're all Aussies, mate. We're not like you Americans and fucking compartmentalize. You know, someone's got a leg, someone's got a fucking,
someone's
you
got
know,
a leg,
two penises or whatever fuck you get up to in America.
No, but I mean like of dark complexion. How about that?
Buddy, fuck. The simple answer is I don't fucking know. Not a lot. Not a lot.
Okay. I just found the reason why Shane is trying to come to Australia. That's why I was pointing it out.
All right. He likes black women or black men?
No. Yeah.
Maybe not openly.
Yeah.
There's nothing open about that guy. It's all behind fucking closed doors, believe me.
Oh man. Yeah, he's a hard bag of guys, so most likely, yes. Yeah, he's just very closeted. Yeah, that'd be cool, man. I wonder how much a trip out there is, like a plane ticket.
Yeah, it's not expensive. Well, it is at the fucking moment. Now you guys have jacked up the fucking fuel prices, but generally not too expensive.
I like how you said that though. Like, I do kind of want to get into that. I know I always talk about like I'm not political, dude. Everything is political right now.
Yeah,
like bear with me. Because you said you guys jacked it up, and I know that you're meaning that as a joke. You know that we didn't jack it up.
Yeah.
Like you said, nobody gets down with what's going on right now. Like I'm gonna ask the chat. Chat, do you get down with this war, man? Do you get down with like anything that's going on? Because I don't know a single person that does, and it's like they talk about this whole Israel first thing, and like none of our politicians are putting America first, dude. But like if you think about the entire world, all these wars and shit don't have anything to do with us common folk. It has nothing to do with our agenda and what we want to do. So like why are we ever in war ever? Like it doesn't make any sense. It's always like some dick measuring contest or some power play by some powerful political figure or something. It never has to do with the common folk. So if we as the people were to just say, no, we're not fighting your wars anymore, we would start to see more similarities in each other than we would differences.
Yeah, 100%, dude. I agree. Yeah, and like you, I'm not political, but I'm fucking on board with what you're saying.
Yeah, I figured as much. And like even you saying like, yeah, we're Aussies, we don't see color and all that. Like I feel like we don't either, but it's so pushed on us in our social medias and such division is created that we have the idea that we do hold those things, like hold weight to those things, and we really don't. I don't know many actually racist people or anything like that. It's just like I don't know.
For sure. I think people are really at the root of it just want to get on with their fucking lives and have a good time and fucking survive.
Yep. And release the Epstein files.
And well, I personally think that Israel is our greatest ally, and they have the right to defend themselves. And direct your brand deals to my email.
Oh man,
yeah, but
fucking sell out.
Back in the day, though, I say war had a good fucking there was a good reason to go to war. Remember, they used to dress up in that shiny armor shit? That looked fucking great, and that was a good way to get damsels, right? Chicks. Nowadays, there's not the opportunity to go to war and fucking, impress the chicks.
No, everybody already like there was unclaimed land back then. So it's like understandable, you find a piece of land, you want to move on to it. You find some brown people already found that land.
Kill them.
Yeah, kill them, take it. That's how it was back in the day. There's no unclaimed land. So it's like, why are we fighting? It's like, yo, you just let's all just do our thing. Let's all just chill and fucking get along, man.
It's about the resources. That's what all of this is about. It's what Iran's about. It's definitely what Venezuela's about. It's what Greenland's about. It's about oil and rare earth elements.
Yeah,
Point
it's
blank.
about a power play. That's what
It's
it is.
about getting on our hands on as much fucking shit as we possibly can before shit goes really bad with China.
But in turn, it is making it go really bad with everywhere in the world.
Oh yeah, I didn't say that it was working. China loves that we're wasting all of our resources in Iran while they just kind of sit there and be like, all right, do your thing.
Yeah. Like we all know, I think we all can agree, at the snap of a finger, China could just take over everything.
Well, I feel like if they could, they would have already done that. I think that they're just waiting on us to get a little bit weaker. We go into Iran, and then they're like, "Hey, Russia, go give some guns to your buddies." And
don't worry, the Aussies will save you, guys. We'll fuck them up.
Drop the emus,
dude.
Yeah, we'll fuck them right up.
I feel like at the end of all this, Australia is going to be the place to go because it's just going to have all the dudes. All the dudes are just going to be chilling. Like,
Yeah.
oh, what the fuck was that about, cunt, or whatever?
Exactly.
Yeah, but nah, man, always a pleasure having you on. You are my favorite Australian, and I know a couple.
Out of all the Aussies that you know.
Yeah, I know a couple, and you're my favorite one, man. You are really doing a thing. I want to see some more comedy from you, dude. I watch every time you post one of your sets and everything. I watch them.
Cool. Awesome.
I appreciate you being a part of this, dude.
All right, appreciate you guys. Keep rocking on.
Yes, sir. You too, man.
All right.
Hunt.
All right, guys. That's Comedy Writers Guild's favorite Aussie, the Dave, or Dirty Dave, he goes by now. Might be Aussie Dave in the future. We will find out. But let's get down to what this podcast is all about with the fourth and final joke concept of the night. Funniest apocalypse.
All right, first up we have Amanda Burns. And Amanda said, "Funniest apocalypse. All the billionaires' underground bunkers collapse, and they have to join the rest of us in their bullshit that they created." That would be fun.
I don't believe in it, but if there is a heaven, I think that's it.
Yeah. All right. From Lexi Nicole Lego, she said, "Toepocalypse."
Hey now. That's what my photos in my phone looks like.
From Gary Gia, Gary said, "Jesus comes back and he's flamin' gay." From Phil Lombardo, Phil said, "Death by seeing ourselves in a giant mirror and coming out of the void." Fun. From Danzilla Drums, Dan said, "The funniest apocalypse would be while we were all suffering and dying, Bob Saget speaks above us God style and narrates our demise like he used to do on America's Funniest Home Videos." Oh yeah. From Lexi Nicole Lego, "Cuntpocalypse, but it's all of us showing up at Dave's at the same damn time." We can make that happen. From that was it.
Okay.
All right, let me hit us with a refresh. Let's see. Make sure that they are the actual. Oh, I hope not. Sorry, one moment here. Okay. We have a winner. Well, we actually had a tie, but one of the people who won was Amanda.
Hmm.
So, therefore, the winning joke, when I scroll back up to it, I'll tell you. I scrolled past it. God damn it. Here it is. Okay. So the winning joke was Jesus comes back and he's flaming gay, and that was Gary Gia.
Oh, hell yeah. All right, Kyle talking about the Four Horsemen got me thinking of a joke concept for myself. One of the Four Horsemen was Mr. Hands.
Who? Wait,
You don't remember that video, dude?
Mr. Hands.
It was like back in the early 2000s, one of the gory videos online of the dude getting fucked by a horse and he died.
Oh. Yeah, no, I remember.
There's definitely a joke there somewhere. One of the Four Horsemen being Mr. Hands.
Jeez.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm glad Gary's coming on though. He didn't get to come on last week, and he's got some shit to talk about.
I know. Let's he has seen the attachment. Let's see if he can see his way in.
Yeah, yeah, I'm still rocking these glasses. You guys were wearing them, and I had to wear them. And oh, I'm glad I'm wearing these glasses. Look how bright this guy is. Holy shit.
Hey.
Hey, man. Yes. So you won last week, but you were working. That just goes to show how funny you are, too. You can multitask. But you got a lot to talk about, bro.
Do I?
Yeah, with this upcoming tour coming up.
I'm so excited. What can I say? Every day, because like during the night, I'm running a bar and stuff at the lodge, but during the day, I'm just plugging away, hitting emails. I feel like we're getting new gigs every other day. I just got one in Sioux Falls in South Dakota, thanks to Offender and his lead from a guy who runs a show out there. 300 seats, and it's just going to be Colin Sledge and Timely, and it'll give it Offender and me and Pickle and Alizar extended time,
Okay.
and they're paying for lodging. It's going to be great. So we're going to hopefully hit that. And now I'm talking to Omaha and Des Moines, Iowa, which is just like a couple hour drive down south from there before we hit Kansas City. So yeah, I'm tired.
Yeah, man. Okay, so it's just growing and growing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Growing and growing.
So
Go ahead.
it's going to be Timely and who'd you say, Drew? Who's going to be doing that?
Just for the Sioux Falls in South Dakota, because that weekend, JJ Alexander and Drew Nickens are doing a festival in Michigan, so we lose them for 3 days. So it's just Colin and Timely, and then Offender and me and Alizar and Pickle.
So you guys but they pay for your lodge.
Yeah. Well, they got us rooms at the Ramada, and we're on a 70-30 ticket split. I've been arguing 80-20. Is kind of what I want to go for. For venues, if we can get that, that's a pretty solid deal. But yeah, they're giving us 70-30 and lodging, maybe for 2 nights if we want to, depending on how it goes.
So you also built a website, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's talk about that.
Yeah, absolutely. I just looked up. I did Wix. It's pretty user friendly, as long as you're not like completely retarded. You can do it. And the main focus of that is I wanted to have one access page for all of the tickets for the show. And so once I would get the ticket link from the venues, because some of them they want to run on their ticket sites, or they want me to create like an Eventbrite, you know. So I would just hook up links immediately, and build that out, and we have bios on there. And I mean, all in all, I think the webpage cost me probably $120, but I got like the goldentickettour.com domain. You know, it's super approachable. If you guys look up goldentickettour.com on the mobile app, you know, or the desktop too as well. It's not an app, but if you look it up on mobile internet, it's pretty user friendly, you know, and it'll take you, buy tickets right there, take you straight to the link of whatever the venue wants to use, you know, so we're not fighting on ticket sales. I don't know. It's worth it. If you're going to do something like this, like, yeah, throw a couple $100 at it, and it's worth it.
I just shared it in the chat, guys. Goldentickettour.com right there. It actually created the hyperlink, so you can go ahead and click that, save it, and if they're in your area, go out and check them out. You guys already have a couple people from Comedy Writers Guild going to see you guys as you're touring, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely. And on top of that, you guys email these clubs for us. I want you to email the Funny Bone at Omaha, the Funny Bone at Des Moines. I want you to hit up, I think it's Last River in Rapid City, South Dakota, and be like, yo, we want these guys at the club. And then in Springfield, Missouri too, where Nikki Halstead is. I shot them an email. Bug them for me, guys. Hit them up and be like, yo, we want the Golden Ticket Tour here.
So Funny Bone Omaha, Funny Bone Des Moines. Where else?
It is fuck, I forget where Nikki works in Springfield. Give me a second.
Laugh Factory.
Laugh Factory. Yep. And one moment.
Laugh Factory.
Sent.
Yeah, we'll spam these folks, dude.
Yeah, do it. I know it'd be great. You know, I'm very persistent when it comes to bugging all these clubs and stuff. But if we could nail these 4 clubs on, you know, on the drive, it'd be awesome. They're great clubs. And what is it? Where are we?
Yeah, I just want to like break this down a little bit. Guys, the reason that I love that he's on here right now and he's talking about this is literally Gary is putting in effort. He is putting in work. He's been putting in work. Him and Offender, you guys know that. Offender's like the best barker in Texas. Let's say that. And these guys have been not only working on their craft with their jokes and their material, what they're going to use, their travel, creating websites. Like, this is his first time doing this. This is what Comedy Writers Guild is all about. This is what, like, my main focus was when I first started this, was to promote guys like this. These guys are truly trying to master their craft. They're truly trying to step out their comfort zone and do new things, like trying to book clubs and all that. They're touring around with 3 golden ticket winners. You know, so no golden ticket winner status type person is going to allow you to do that if they don't already have respect for you. So much respect to these guys, and let's try to help them out as much as possible. Like, for real, share if the least you can do is share the link, share it. And now that I have that, I'm going to be sharing it once a day until the tour is over.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I appreciate that very much. You know, yeah, especially the Funny Bone. I didn't know how many Funny Bones there are nationwide.
Yeah.
That club, if we can put on some good shows for the Funny Bone, like holy, that would open up doors for us, you know, to really hit the road. Another thing that I'm doing is I've been working on a sponsorship proposal. So I have it packaged into different deals. I've been hanging out with the great grandson of Jose Cuervo, right? Who's been up here in Alaska. He owns Luna Azul Tequila. and he kind of approached me about sponsorship. So fingers crossed, I'm working on asking for like $100,000 sponsorship for like the platinum package, and that would really open us up to travel the nation full time at any clubs, bringing some great comedians on the road with us.
Hell yeah.
Really do the damn thing.
Fuck yeah, dude. That'd be awesome, man. Fingers crossed for you. Oh wow. I don't even know what to say after that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'm looking for $100 sponsorship. Anybody, clear out your Brian Lewis, go clear out your grandma's penny jar or something, dude. Nah, that's really dope, dude. So
Yeah.
what do you have solidified right now? Because I get kind of scatterbrained with it. Like, how many clubs do you have as of right now?
Yeah, let me see if I can remember off the top. So we kick it off May 21st, Thursday, Denver, Colorado at Cap Hill Confidential. The next Friday is Longmont, Colorado, about an hour outside of Denver. This is my hometown. Dickens Opera House, huge, beautiful theater where I started doing comedy, about almost 300 seats in there. Saturday we go to Gnarly's Theater in Golden. That's like my new club. I love it out there. Special live taping for that episode. That's 105 seats.
Is that where Bear Love was working?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
That's where Bear was previously working. He's the one who originally got me in. Excuse me. He's not with them anymore, unfortunately. But I've continued to work with them. They're great. It's a beautiful theater. Stadium leather seats and an arcade outside. Great people over there. Shout out Brandon and Stacy, the owners. And then that Sunday, so we're going, this is now 4 days in a row. We're at Louisville Underground, Louisville, right outside of Boulder, Colorado, not Kentucky, Louisville, I should say. And that's a beautiful room, 200 seats. Then that Monday, we drive all the way down to Albuquerque, New Mexico. We're at Juno Brewing on a Monday. Then on a Tuesday, we head to Paradiso Theater in Santa Fe, New Mexico. Then that Wednesday, we drive back up to Colorado Springs. That Wednesday, we're at Looney's Comedy Corner in Colorado Springs. Huge club. Sam Talent is playing like a couple weeks after us. They bring in national acts. So on Thursday, we're going to be driving and traveling. I'm looking to pick up Rapid City on Thursday, but if not, that Friday we'll be in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Just confirmed it this morning at the Ramada Inn Conference Center. And then from there, I'm looking to book Saturday and Sunday in Omaha, Nebraska, in Des Moines. Right, these are not solidified. So after that, I'm trying to hit the Funny Bone right at those two places. Then we head down south to Kansas City on Wednesday, June 3rd. After the 3rd, our next show is the 7th in Little Rock, Arkansas at the Looney Bin. Then from the Looney Bin, I'm hoping to hit like Springfield. And then our next gig is on June 11th. We're at Twister's Comedy Club in Oklahoma City. June 12th, we're at the Go Theater in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. That one is confirmed yesterday, hasn't been announced yet. And then the 13th, we're looking at doing a show in Tulsa too, which is in talks. And then the last one we're doing is the 14th in Dallas at Dallas Comedy Club.
So you're doing Tulsa and Dallas in the same day?
Oh no, it's day after. Dallas 15th is on the 14th, which is a Sunday. The 13th is a Saturday that will be Tulsa.
Oh, I did 14th. All right, so and then 14th is Dallas. God damn, dude.
And were you still thinking of like going up to like Seattle, Tacoma area like at the end of June?
Yeah. So talking with Pinky has us going to Wise Guys on June 20th. Right, that's in Utah and Salt Lake. I'm very stoked about that show. So from there, we're hoping to hit, Jackson. I'm talking to Jackson Hole right now, and then drive up to Washington. I don't know. Can someone fill me in on what the dates are for Tacoma? Someone told me there's Tacoma dates. I don't know what they are.
I forget off the top of my head, but I know it's like the last week of June.
Last week of June? Okay. Yeah, I mean, that would be a perfect target date. I could start reaching out to, because I lived in Seattle for like 4 years, so I can reach out to like Emerald City Comedy Club and some people out there. But I'm excited, man. I'm excited. It's our first real actual tour that we're going on, and it seems to be lining up perfectly. And I'm just excited to get on the road and tell some jokes.
Fuck yeah, dude. All right, man. Well, I got that all. I don't know how the fuck I did it, but I wrote it all down. And but you guys can also check that out at the website goldentickettour.com.
Aller.
Yeah, man. Well, I'm glad we got you on last, because right afterwards your boy's going to be coming on, Offender.
My favorite homosexual.
Yeah, and Travis is mine.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Love is love. Just
Yeah.
kidding. Yeah, if anyone knows the exact dates to Tacoma, if you could hit those in the chat. Other than that, thank you guys so much for the support. It's been great. And yeah, Travis Harmon, thank you guys. Love you, Jacob.
All right. Later, bro.
Peace.
All right, guys, go check out Gary Gia, Gary Gia, everyone. If you're not following him already, I'm calling the fucking cops. If you're not following Gary Gia, my friends are going to make me fight you. Okay? And you don't want that. But you guys know what time it is. It has come to that time where we need our closer to take us out. Great episode tonight.
My friends mean we had a great episode.
If you didn't think we had a great episode, my friends will make me call the fucking cops on you. So grow the fuck up. Oh, we lost video signal.
Oh, it was temporary. We're back.
All right, cool. We're back.
What's up?
Offender.
What's up, motherfuckers?
What's going on, bro? You saw your boy was just on here?
Man, y'all were killing that interview, son.
Hell yeah.
Give me 1 second. Let me grab my headphones. I'm sorry. I thought I was gonna be able to hear you off the speaker. Let me see. I wonder why it's not letting me screen share.
Don't worry. I'm just going to open up a nice, cold, refreshing Topo Chico while you do that.
Can you guys hear feedback?
No.
Fuck yeah. You know what, my friend? I think I'll join you on your Topo Chico. Look at this, boys. They got margarita flavored Topo Chicos. Aye, aye, aye.
I think that was racist.
I like.
No, that's awesome, dude. Yeah, that's the alcoholic kind, right?
Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah. How is it?
Oh, tastes like fucking freedom. Tastes like imported, not deported.
Man, it's been a couple days since we've talked, man. What's going on?
Ah, shit, dude. Been fucking busy. Obviously you and Gary just talked, and thank you. Man, shout out to Gary, bro. Gary's a fucking top G, dude.
Yeah, he's killing it right now. Yeah.
Straight up, bro. And I'll be honest, man. So a second ago, I got a little emotional. You know me, dude. I'm a soft teddy bear, unless you piss me off. But I got emotional because I was thinking back, and I was like, 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, whenever we all became friends, and we were spending those nights in Discord, and I was spending that time in the pot field, and then back to Florida on the tree farm, and all that stuff. It's like, it comes down to it where it's like, holy shit, man. Like all the things I used to hear about on podcasts, about the hang and all the things that I miss here. Like, I don't feel like I have the hang here. But I will say, shout out CWG, Harmon. You built something really badass, and I'm blessed. I think sometimes it's hard. Tonight made me really remember and be grateful for the fact that even though all of my friends are not here right now, I know that I have a huge support system behind me that's rooting every bit of the way. and I'm hanging out with people, even though we have our own lives and our complicated situations, and the world's going to shit, right? We are all driving towards this thing that we call comedy, and I think that's awesome, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm glad that you're bringing that up too, because you and Gary right now are helping bring me back to the roots of all this too, you
Yeah.
know? Because yeah, I do interview everybody every week or like a new person every week so that we get people out there and get some exposure and like that is the whole point of it. But we try to have fun too, but like bringing it back and just listing tour dates, you know, and showing like a website that has tour dates on it. That's what it's all about, dude. Like dudes, we've been following this guy since he was living in a fucking van out in Colorado or Oregon. I fucking forget. Please forgive me. But like before he was doing comedy, and now look at him. He's going on tour with Gary and some people that are golden ticket winners in Kill Tony.
Alazar's coming.
What's that?
Alazar.
Yeah,
Luther.
Alazar. Yeah, dude. Like
Fucking fire ass 12-year comic, dude. I get to go on the road with a 12-year comic. I'm fucking stoked about that. I'm so fucking. I get to go on the road with Colin Sledge and Timely. I mean, JJ Alexander's a funny motherfucker, dude. Drew Nick is funny as fuck.
I'm not
You know?
familiar with the only one I'm not familiar with is JJ.
Oh, JJ is the blonde guy that did the joke on Kill Tony, where he was like, "Oh, my friend was telling me that he watched the new Superman. He doesn't think it's really realistic. You know, like you can't like that would fool nobody." And he was like, I disagree because I wear glasses, and me with glasses, I look like a preacher's son. Me without glasses, I look like I eat the crowns, something like that. He says like it's fucking top notch. He does a great Trump. I mean, JJ is a fucking. Every one of these comedians are awesome in their own way, you know.
Yeah.
And for me, for somebody that literally 5 years ago, I was sitting in a fucking jail cell, and I'm thinking, dude, when I get out of here, I'm gonna figure this the fuck out. And it was crazy. Everybody, it was like my fucking daily mantra of me just writing jokes and not knowing what I'm doing. I'm not even in clubs. The only thing I have are the other convicts around me. And obviously, when I got to go into the free world, you know, that's the one thing about this tour too that I'm most excited about is that I do have my Fire 15 right now that I can do, and I can do crowd work. I'm seasoned enough I can hang, right? But I need life experience to be happening to continue writing new material. I think we talk about this all the time about what's your creative writing process.
Mhm.
Well, I'm going to tell you where mine starts. It's fucking living life, son.
Yeah.
I know. Fucking Lexi's over there like, yeah, you tell him.
Well, that's just like what Tony Hinchcliffe says all the time. Like every time he gets a person on there that's not that funny, he's like, your parents are still together, aren't they? Like it has to do with the life experiences and the fucked up experiences that you have in life. That's really what molds a funny person. So you got to get out there. You got to get on this tour. You got to get your fucking dick wet, dude. You know?
You too. And I was just telling Alazar this, and like, shout out to all the CWG members. Even if you don't watch this podcast live when it's happening and you're not commenting or whatever, you're not liking the post. Travis doesn't like it, but I love you, okay? Sorry, Travis. But my point to it is that to all those other ones, man, that are watching this podcast and supporting us and watching the growth of what we've done and what we're all building, you know, man, fucking thank you. I've been hit up already. This time there's a guy from Kansas City, Missouri, who's a follower of this podcast. I wish I could think of his name. I can't. If I exit out, I'm not going to be able to see. It'll ruin this.
Yeah.
So. But, you know, he hit me up and was like, dude, I can't believe you're coming to Kansas City. And that Sioux Falls location, that's a guy that how I sent Gary the information because Gary's the top G at booking people, you know. But that guy had hit me up a couple times, and all because I saw JJ Alexander was going to Sioux Falls. I think he was going with Drew or somebody else, okay? And I just started sharing their shit. I was like, bro, these are my friends. I want to fucking support. And the guy that is producing the show was like, holy shit, O'Fender, I would love to have you come to Sioux Falls. And this was fucking 6 months back.
Yeah.
And it's just been like he's been every 3 months or so he'll ask, hey man, what would it take? What would it take? And so with this whole tour thing going on and us trying to get more dates and get on the road, I mean it's fucking exciting, dude. It's electric as fuck, dude.
And it only brings like more opportunities. The more you put yourself out there, the more opportunities. It's just really cool. Comedy does have like I know you hear me like asking people like, what do you think of Austin? You know, because like the scene's kind of there's a lot going on, but like you're not gonna get better support than friends in the comedy community.
No,
Actual friends.
Well, and that's why I get so frustrated with people here too when they're assholes to people and shit like that. It's like, you know, at the end of the day, dude, like you're singing, you're only as good as your weakest comic. And so like you have to take that time and like people gotta be honest with people too. Yeah, quit inflating people. And sometimes you're not gonna be able to convince the delusional. And I don't mean nothing by that, but there's just different levels to this shit. There's a difference between being an open micer and being a stand-up comedian. And like I believe that because some people don't like, oh, I don't like saying that. Well, an open micer is just a hobby.
Yeah.
It's just something you're doing because, and that's my passion for doing comedy. But now I know that like I want more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think the people that want more, you know, you have to do more. You have to fucking be out there every night. You have to be literally watching your sets. You have to be able to take criticism on your set. You have to do a lot of shit, dude. There's way more to being a professional comedian than just telling fucking jokes. And I think that's one reason why people like Tony Hinchcliffe and these guys, when they're like, oh, how long have you been doing comedy? And it's like they almost scoff at you because you're so new. You're so wet behind the ears. It'd be like me being a welder. Like, okay, yeah, I can pass a welding test, but I've only been welding for a year. You're talking to a guy that was fucking welding in the 1600s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That looks like AK. You think you know what that guy knows? No, you don't know shit, dude. You don't. Even if you know what you know, you don't know shit in compared to a guy that's been doing it for 6 years.
Yeah.
Or 20, or 12 years. And so, shout out to Martin Orr. I'll say this. This is a comic that's here in Austin, a friend of mine, real good friend of mine. Kind of an asshole, but he's my type of asshole. I like him.
What was his name? You were kind of like
Mark Neuer.
Mark Neuer.
Yeah, because we were talking about like, so for example, for me, and I want to manifest this. You know about me, like I'm powerful with that shit. I believe in it. And the biggest thing that I want from this tour is I want to show clubs all across this country that I'm here for this, and I will help in any way. And what I lack in years of experience, I will not lack in enthusiasm. And I will be a part of your team, and I will help accomplish the goal of making sure that people have a great fucking time.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So and every one of these clubs, like even though I'm the underman, the biggest thing I want is that, hey kid, you were fucking awesome. We'd love to have you back again. You know, I hope it goes good for everybody else, but that's the one thing I want. I don't even care, like, and Gary knows this, I tell him all the time. Whatever I gotta do, whatever I gotta do to make this thing successful and be a part of it. I mean, I told Drew and JJ the other night, like, hey, I'll help sell your merch. You know, I don't have merch yet. I'm not even gonna put myself in a financial struggle of like I just have to accept that that's the level I'm at. But it doesn't mean that I cannot use my skill sets. Bro, you want to sell some shirts? We'll sell out all these shirts. You know?
Yeah.
All right. I do want to tell you some fun shit that happened this week.
Okay.
Have I talked to you since Sunday?
So, yeah, we talked one time this week. I think it was maybe Monday.
I've talked about Jeff Ross.
Yes, that you. Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell the story. So this week I was at Creek in the Cave. Shout out Creek in the Cave, fucking dope ass spot. And we were there. We're hanging out with Sunday, so they have a banana phone there that night. And there's this guy walk in. There's this guy being a complete prick, getting kind of physical. And so, anyways, I immediately just put my bag down. I'm just like, oh fuck. The security guard's like trying to get him out. I was like, oh come on, buddy, let's get you out of here. Let's just get you out of here, dude. You're gonna have a good night. Don't even worry about it, bro. You know, and it's not that I'm siding on him. I know no context, nor do I give a fuck about what is going on. I just want to make sure this gets out peacefully. Well, needless to say, 30 minutes outside, this guy's like, I drive a supercar. I'm like, well, you can still get your ass super kicked. You know? I mean, the more this guy talks, the more I'm just like, dude, come on now, man. We're trying, and I believe in getting people involved. I believe like if you just call the authorities, because the end result is always worse. If you don't get, the sooner you get the authorities involved, especially when it's a problem like this that this guy's being. And once your employees have to start putting their hands on other people, now we've got an issue. And the best way to solve that is to call people to fucking solve those fucking issues. You can't be out here assaulting people, you know?
Yeah.
And so he was all talking about, we're going to mutual combat, this and this. And the door guys and the other comedians were like, hey, out of everybody that just walked out of this bar, you should know that guy does not fuck around and he will fuck you up, talking about me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I'm not going to fuck nobody up. But they, you know, just restrain him, whatever. And so eventually he leaves. Jeff Ross comes out. I'm super stoked. Jeff Ross is a fucking dope ass comedian. I've loved him since I was a little boy. Roast comedian, like before I even understood what roasting as the art is, I still enjoyed it. You know? And so I introduced myself to him. I'm a huge fan. He's like, oh, what's your name? And I was like, Offender. And he was like, super dope. 15 seconds later, this guy walked back up. And he went to go fucking push in, like trying to get to Jeff and the door guy there. You know, it's kind of like, hey man, fucking get the fuck back. Now this guy didn't pay attention, but I had been behind him for about fucking 30 seconds, just waiting for you to fucking think that you were about to punch one of these door guys at the place that I love so much. And as soon as his fucking shoulder moved, I just wrapped him up, took him to the ground, and like I didn't like choke him out. I mean, I restrained him. I put some, like a little 2 second, you know, enough to make you come. I'll tell you that much. Am I right, Travis? Hey,
I might need 3 or 4 seconds.
Hey, Travis did kill that one joke tonight about I can get in front of it.
Yeah.
I clipped that. That was old, bro. No, but as he's like kind of about to go out, I let off of it, and I told him, all right, now this should be the point in the night where you realize you have fucked up because I just laid you down like a sweet little baby. And like the door guy was dying laughing at that. And I was like, I'm gonna let you up, but I want to tell you this, man. I was like, let's just get you out of here. I said, if you swing on him, you'll end up on a stretcher, dude. And so he gets up, and you know, like how drunk people are, they'll be like, okay, I'm calm. And then they'll go right back into being goddamn heathens, you know? And so I pushed him all the way down to the end of the corner, and then he was like, let's run it. And as soon as he said that, dude, I just, pop! Just a little kiss, just a little enough for him to be like,
little kiss.
I regret every bit of my, I don't know what happened. I knocked him off Asshole Street, you know? I put him back into Nice Guy Street because he was like, I'm good. But I will say this, moral of the story is, I did get talked to yesterday by the Creek and Cave manager, who's a nice guy, and they love me, and they know I love them. And they said, hey, you know, just let us handle it, liability, all this and that. But
I mean,
I don't know. Don't do stupid shit around me.
Yeah.
I always tell this to people. There's a video way back on my other Facebook page that I got locked out of, but I'm that guy. I will say something, and I will do something about it, and I don't give a shit.
You talk about like your MMA videos?
No. There's a video about this girl that was. It's a crazy story, but anyways, moral of the story is there's this trailer park meth head mama bitch who was on the river, and they wanted to shotgun a beer. Her kids, she was like, grab a Pepsi. You guys shotgun a Pepsi, and these are like, mind you, 3 and 4 year olds.
Oh.
And they did not understand what was going on. This is an adult activity that you're, and it's a Pepsi, okay? Like,
yeah.
And so I was tripping on a little bit of acid, and I was like in the water, I'm on my floaty, and I'm trying to ignore this whole situation. Please don't let this be the thing that's happening right now. Don't let this be. God, please tell me this is not going down. She was like, oh, grab it. Yeah. Now you can do this. And I'm listening to the details of them breaking this down about how they're going to make these fucking kids shotgun these fucking Pepsis, right? Bro, and I'm a tranquil guy. But there's certain things in this world I don't fuck around with. And I'll tell you what, dude, I got out of that water and I was mad. You could tell, like, my whole demeanor had changed, right? I'm carrying my little ringy, you know. And I'm trying to think about what's the nicest thing I could say without being a complete fucking asshole right now. And I stopped and I was like, that is highly inappropriate. And I just
sounded like a Karen.
Yeah. And so my boss gets back to the damn bus because my boss was hanging out with that chick once we got out of the river. You didn't know her, but she was like, y'all want a shotgun a beer? And that's how the whole kid thing. And she was like calling her kids a little bit. Oh, don't be a little bitch. That's when I lost it, bro. I was like, I'm gonna kill this lady on the fucking. I'm not made for certain situations, dude. I am not the guy. And so here's the awesome part. There is a God, and I can tell you why. My boss gets back to that truck, man, and he's like, I see him walking, I can see he's pissed, you know, and I'm like, hey, man, I just want to tell you my apologies. He said, don't you say a fucking word. He's like, I moved out of the South for self-righteous motherfuckers like you. And I was like, holy shit. I was like, you know what, dude? Fuck you. I'll walk back. Now, mind you, I have no cell phone. I'm in Oregon. I have no idea where the fuck I'm at. I know we're about 20 miles away, though. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I am not taking a ride with you. And bro, I probably walked about 6 miles. And him and his son came back. And I go back to the farm, and there's the video of when I get back to the farm, and I'm at my camper, and I am fucking fuming. I'm like reliving and telling the story just like I am now. You know, I'm just like, oh, stupid meth head, skinny mama bitch, dude. Let me tell you something. You know, I was going off.
Yeah.
Like my whole thing is because he was like, you don't even have kids. Yeah, but I damn sure wish I did. Because I know what I would cherish them and love them and protect them. And even if I don't have kids, it's every fucking adult's obligation. That's what's so wrong with pedophilia. That's what's so wrong with things like that. When you abuse a child and do things like that, it's because we have the obligation as the big, like that is us. We were once them. We have to be thinking like that, you know. So, anyways, my friend comes and picks me up. We go to the bar. I tell her this whole story about this skinny meth head mama bitch, right? So, yeah, don't do stupid shit around me. That's what I was telling her in the car. Because I am that guy. I'll fucking say something. I've always been that way. Because I'm not scared. The day I meet my maker, dude, I'll meet him and shake his fucking hand. Because I know what I stood for. You know? Mm-hmm. And get to this bar, tell my friends about it. Now I'm kind of calming down. Had a couple drinks. Not this Topo Chico, though. I didn't have the Topo Chico, but I had a good drink. Okay? But all of a sudden, wouldn't you know it, I turn around and guess who's walking in the door?
The chick.
Skinny, meth-headed mama bitch. I was like, oh, and my friend saw my face get like super excited, like, oh, hell yeah. I was like, that's her. They were like, no. And I was like, oh, don't worry, I'm gonna be fine.
Yeah.
So I opened the door for her and to get into this restaurant and bar that we're at, right? She goes up to the bar. All of a sudden, I'm realizing the bar knows her. Mm-hmm. She's like, it's my birthday. I was like, oh, it's your birthday? She's like, yeah, it's my birthday. I was like, were you at the river today? She's like, yeah, I was. I said, did you shotgun some beers for some people and then force feed your kids to fucking shotgun 2 Pepsis? And by this time, she was like, oh, hey, everybody. It's this bitch's birthday. And let me tell you about this skinny meth head mama hoe bitch. And the bar was like, oh,
damn.
Like, yeah. I was like, you should be ashamed of yourself. And how fucking dare you? And the bar's like, hey, man, you got to go. I was like, I already know that. I fucking chucked my beer, slammed it on the table, and walked the fuck out, dude. I was like, hey, we got to go. My friends were mad at me. And I said, I literally just told you in the car on the way here. Don't do no stupid shit around me. Because I'll fucking say something. And when God hands me an opportunity, when those kids weren't around, that I get to fucking school your ass. Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And it's, look, it comes harshly, but it's for the love of humanity that I say it.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
You know, maybe I'm not the best person to deal with it. Maybe I could have been a little more tactful. But guess what? Sometimes in life, you got to talk to people that way to get them to fucking see the difference.
Yeah.
You know, and it takes a strong person to be able to do that.
Unfortunately, though, a lot of those type of people, no matter what the fuck you say or how you say it, they're not going to see it anyway, dude. They're just trash.
Maybe, but you have to, like, it's almost like, you know about genetics and the Punnett square and like how it's like block fours and there's like 4 different outcomes. You have recessive and dominant genes. You know how that works?
Well, yeah.
Travis is following. Okay.
No, I'm following.
Okay. Like Drew was earlier on the fucking story about the brick through the window.
He's like, wait, so did he actually throw the brick, Harmon?
You didn't see my comment. I said Drew listens at a 3rd grade level, but only reads at a 2nd grade level.
That's true.
Nah, we love Drew though, and we love everybody as part of CWG. Now, what was your question?
No, I said that I was saying that some of those people you just can't get through to. And like, look, I'm a parent, and like I would do the same fucking thing. My daughter's about to be 6 years old. Like, I try not to judge people with their parenting because, like, I know how hard it could be sometimes. But if you're just being a shit person and it has nothing to do with actual parenting, I will tell you about yourself. My daughter's almost 6. She's never had a Pepsi in her life. Like, I would not have her shotgunning, doing an adult activity.
Crazy, dude.
Yeah.
The kids were like not understanding.
Yeah, of course not.
I mean, I like fucking holy shit. But, and like, you know, I ran into situations like that a lot. I'm just not that guy to walk away from.
Yeah.
People say my business, fuck that. That is my business because this is the only planet we got to live on. And if we keep letting these piece of shit people breed and have fucking kids, we're fucked. And if
Amen.
we won't start, and listen, here's the thing too about it is, though it may not change her, anybody that's watching that, anybody, even those children, they'll remember. They'll remember. And it's like being a teacher in the world where it's like you may talk to 20 students and fucking 19 of them don't give a shit, but the one that does can change everything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to call my brother back. We're in the middle of something.
Oh, okay. I thought we lost you for a sec.
No, all right, let's run through these joke concepts before I like doing that.
All right, yeah. And then, guys, stick around. I'm going to be mentioning who our next guest is. And then we also have a guy that's going to be coming on, and I'm going to talk about him. You should hear this too, Offender. Maybe I'll talk about it while you're on here. A guy reached out to me that is dealing with comedy, but in a different way, and I want to talk about that. But let's run these jokes back. All right. Women's roles in World War III.
So I did see that someone had wrote something about, are we talking about trans women? You know, there was a comment like that, which definitely was like my question on it too. Like, I think we fucked up. We should have put a bunch of trans women in burqas.
Damn, infiltrating them deep.
Yeah, and then we suicide bomb.
Oh, what the fuck, dude? Dude, Austin did something to you that turned you dark.
No, that was prison. Actually, it was being molested from the age of 4 to 13, dude.
Okay, next one. Sorry to hear about that. Gas is so high that now.
I did like my joke I wrote on that, which was an eighth of a tank costs $35.
I like that one.
I sell eighths for $35, so it makes sense. I'm like, just let me get an eighth. You're at the pump, like, bro, just let me get an eighth. Like, I'd rather get a whole zip, but I can't afford to fill out my tank.
Yeah, calling filling up your tank a whole zip is wild.
Hey, gas is so high now that I'd rather run my shit on orange juice. This is a dumb one.
Sorry. We got oh, I just lost it. All right, what expensive prize did Iran gift to Trump?
Okay, so I did like this one that I wrote, which was the 72 virgins, and now that the Epstein files are out, the virgins have gotten.
Oh, that was you? Yeah, that was a good one.
I like that one. Okay, what expensive gift did they give him? It was a donkey with a golden dick.
The donkey represents the Democrats. Funniest apocalypse.
Funniest apocalypse. I didn't word it quite right, but it was the idea that like basically everyone, whatever you hate, you become.
Okay.
Yeah, imagine that.
That's a deep one.
Hey, whatever you hate, you become. Wouldn't that be a fuck thing, dude?
Damn.
So you're like, hate gays next day, you're just taking into the ass, but you still hate them. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that you still hate them, because like, here's the thing: you remember you hated them.
Dude, that's deep. Imagine like life still goes on, right? Life still goes on. So we still have this podcast, and like Dan Zilla comes on, he just has like a huge nose.
He's a Muslim.
No, he's a
like,
Jew.
Go to flight school.
Dan Zilla comes on, he has a huge nose. Fucking dude, Joffrey comes on, he's just himself. You didn't know that he hated black people this whole time?
Oh shit, that one hurt.
Oh man. Yo, Freezy comes on, he's smart as hell. He just hates smart people.
Now Freezy comes on and he's like really flamboyant. He's not gay, but he's like really into like high fashion, not like ghetto fashion.
Yeah, not like just fitted hats and shit.
Like he's not drinking a fucking 40 ounce. No.
Yeah, no. He's drinking out of like a wine glass with his pinky out.
Yeah.
All right, I got this cool thing that I want to share. We're going to be having this guy come on. I'm just going to read the original message that he sent me. It's a little long, but bear with me. He said, Harmon, thanks for adding me to the Comedy Writers Guild group. My reason for joining is that I have developed a mobile app designed for stand-up comics called Underpants, and that's without an E. So it's UNDRPANTS. Don't know why he named it that, but it is pretty cool. It allows comics / public speakers to capture their material, organize it into sets, and can be used to record and rehearse, promote, and keep it on the calendar to get to the event. Featuring a high visibility stage mode with record functionality to keep you on topic while you're recording on stage. So it actually has like a feature to where it'll blow it up on your phone. So if you're the type of person that sets your phone like on the stool next to you, you'll be able to just like glance down and see it like better than you would if it were just in your notes. I would like to post it in your group for product awareness and for seeking partnerships from showrunners, club owners, influencers, and comics. In exchange for your support, I would like to offer you an early access to the beta version of the app and try it out. In exchange for your honest feedback, I will provide you with free unlimited lifetime membership to the app. You can access the beta, blah, 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 blah. So he ended up like posting a link. Now, it's not necessarily working right now. He said give it about a month. But I thought that was like a really neat thing that he's trying to do because we're always asking, like, what's your creative writing process? What's that?
Have you talked to him? He's about to come on.
He's not about to come on tonight, but he's going to come on. I'm going to have him on in like a month so that he can like talk about all this. And we've had people on that were the producers of Kill Tony. We've had people on that are social media folks. We've had comics on here. We've had open micers on here. Why not have like an app developer? He also did comedy and he also had his own podcast as well. And at first he only had like 190 friends or something. And I was like, hey, can you like verify that you're an actual person? because I thought maybe it was like Cody Fagmenio trying to infiltrate the group and get onto the podcast somehow.
That might be Jolene.
But he ended up sending me a video of him saying, "Hey Harmon, nice to meet you. My name's Dan. I'm a real person." So, and it was actually him. So that was cool. So I don't know. It's just, it's a different thing.
Dan doesn't sound like an Indian name.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't think of an Indian name that starts with Dan. But yeah, it's and I talked to him a little while after that, and he seems like a really cool guy. And we're gonna have him on. Travis, that might be up your alley. You can talk to him about that type of shit too.
I think Dinesh is a real
Dinesh.
Indian
Or
name.
Great.
Dinesh.
Good call. Dinesh for 500.
Dinesh for 500. And then next week, we are having on Jason Vest.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, man.
Fuck yeah, dude. I've been praying for that one.
Yeah, dude.
That guy is funny as hell, dude.
Dude, I love him. I love everything that he does. I think it's fucking great.
I gotta ask him, like, hey, did you really lose your Lifetime Fitness thing? Did you see that?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'll ask him while he's on the podcast.
I mean, dude, he had the recording of them calling him.
Yeah, I
don't. It sounded so awkward for the guy on the phone. But I love Jason for that. Like, I think everyone's gonna have their own style and signature thing, and I find Jason to be super unique and very special.
Yeah.
And like, Ronnie last night, I saw him, and I fucking just the nicest fuck, super cool, be bopping around, you know, having fun, trying to have fucking fun, dude. That's
Dude,
what
I
we-
love your impression of him too.
No, I don't want to do it again.
Put you on the spot. Yeah, he Offender does a great impression.
He's like a little guy, you know. He's just
Yeah. Dude, it was so cool though. It was so cool because I've been trying to get him on this podcast, and he was supposed to come on before, but somehow it fell through. I don't know what happened. He was like our first guest that was like no call, no show. But I didn't make a big deal out of it because I was like, he'll come on eventually. So I've been talking to him, and I haven't talked to him in a couple months. And he was just like, yeah, man, I'd love to come on. Just let me know when. And then we get to the point where I'm like, you let me know when. And then it just drops. The conversation drops. And that happened like 2 or 3 times. And I'm like, he'll eventually be on. It's cool. So I haven't talked to him in a few months. And then randomly he messaged me and he said, let's podcast. And I was like, let's fucking go, dude.
He's awesome, bro. That guy, holy shit. I think you should do a special thing for him just to let him run.
I am.
Bro.
I am.
Yeah. I mean, he's fucking so good. I'll stop scrolling for Jason Vest.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll just be right in there just watching. Like, this guy is saying some crazy shit. Like, I feel like I'm waiting on my mom to walk in and catch me. Like, what are you watching?
It wasn't Jason Vest talking about buttholes, Mom.
Yeah, I mean, he's funny as fuck.
It was actually like you know, it was an honor almost. I know this sounds kind of lame, but it was an honor because right before he messaged me, I noticed that like one of my videos that I posted on TikTok, he liked it and then saved it to favorites. And then he hit me up and he was like, let's podcast. And I was like, all right, he likes my material. Good shit.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't really want to say this online in front of everybody, but I sucked his dick last week at the mothership on Kill
I
Tony.
knew it.
And I was like, just let me know how I did, you know. And he was like, you'll know.
And then he hit me up.
No, I have been kind of working it in though. I'm like, yo, Jason, you know, we'd love to have you. We've talked about you guys in the podcast before, you know, and the other thing, and I'm going to advise this to any fucking young comic that wants to be around great comics. Share those great comic shit, dude.
Yeah, for real.
Share their shit. I mean, I'll be honest, Jason and I, we are friends outside of me sharing his shit. But if I see Ronnie or Jason or any Colin Sledge or JJ Alexander, Drew Nickens, any of these guys that I'm trying to work with in the future, Sioux Falls, all this shit, I've been on that program. That was my day one of like, hey, this is how I can reach out. Like, hey man, I've been supporting you now, and I got questions, and I need help, and I need to grow in this shit, and I want opportunity, and I don't want to. I can see what this other lane of comedy is. There's the amateur hour, and then there's the professional round. How do I become a professional comedian? You know, that's what.
You're in the in between right now.
Yeah, but I've got a good head start because I mean, no one can do what I do, barking.
Yeah, I'm not saying that in a disrespectful way. I mean that like.
So I know that, but I'm saying though that's my leading edge.
Yeah.
That my barking capabilities are unmatched.
Yeah, you heard me say that to Gary. Best barker. I didn't even say in Austin. I said in Texas.
Yeah, I would say so. 100%. I would put $1,000 on it, and I never gamble.
Yeah.
I would put $1,000 on it that I would smoke people under the table, dude. I mean, even the producers that don't like dealing with me, they still come back and be like, well, I mean, fuck, he is a goddamn killer. But they don't like dealing with me, by the way, because, you know, sometimes they don't play. So.
I get it.
Yeah. But anyways, man, hey, thank you for having me on tonight. Guys, I fucking love you.
Love you too, man.
Go.
I'll drink to that.
I'll pretend I have something left in this to that.
Where can people get our fucking badass shirts and merch from? Check that shit out. Oh, not my balls. Hold on. Right there. Okay, I'm going to try to turn around.
I'm in my underwear. Oh, the camera went up. You guys don't get nothing.
the camera knows.
Look, I'm just like, Harvey missed it.
I missed
it. Watch that later.
Oh, camera's going around. Let me see. Stop tracking.
All right. I love you guys. I love CWG. Make sure you guys stay tuned. We're going to make sure we do some clips and edits and videos and shit on the bus. We're taking the bus on that tour. Shout out to the Golden Ticket Tour. Shout out Gary Gia, bro.
Hell yeah. Shout out Gary. Shout out to everybody that came on here tonight. Shout out to our special guest, Jamie Tucker.
Hey, she was cool shit.
Yeah.
I have never seen her, and she seemed like really cool and classy, and like,
yeah, you
know, she was like, no, I used to have my OnlyFans. I'm thinking about bringing it back, but you know, it depends. how high is this gas price about to get?
Yeah, it depends on how high the gas prices are for sure.
And I liked her what she said about I like that dark shit. Jamie, if you've never seen my shit, come on now. I don't say the N-word anymore. It's a total joke.
Sure you don't.
Only when requested.
Yeah, only when I'm really pissed off at a certain group of folks.
Hey, for $1,000, you can pay me to say it.
Sell out. I'd do it for 200.
Dad did it for free, so I feel like 1,000 is like,
oh shit.
Like 1,000, I probably can pay for the medical bills. You know, you get 30,000.
Yeah.
That would be crazy. There's a lot of N-words in a day.
Hold on. We need a little bit of encouragement. Brian said, I'm so sick of being the retard on the podcast. What does that mean?
Yeah, Brian, you're not the retard.
No, Drew's the retard.
Because the lemon thing. I bet it's the lemon thing.
Oh, come on, Brian.
Yeah, dude, those are those funny moments. Like, for example, I will say this, okay? I was thinking, Gary said, why don't you just pour it into a glass? Pour the water into a glass and then squeeze, like, your lemons into a bigger opening.
Yeah.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I wasn't there, but everybody sounded mad drunk in that video, and I mean, after about shot number 2 or 3, everyone's the goddamn retard.
Well, he doesn't drink. He doesn't drink. But he was high out of his mind, I'm sure.
Well, that's a different type of.
All the time, can't get it off my mind.
That is Song and Dance with Offender, everybody.
Hey, hit me up on Cameo. I'll show you my other song and dance.
All right.
video. I just want to put that out there. I'm gonna make one though because I feel like I'm missing out.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, check it out, guys. I'll show you my hammer.
Thor's hammer.
Yeah, my hammer.
All right, dude. We're about to get out of here. I love you, man.
Fifth joke concept. What do you say? No winner. Just no interview. Fifth joke concept.
Right.
Why you do that?
While we're going out of here, fifth joke concept is.
Hey, I thought of an idea, by the way. I think everyone should send in pictures of like a crazy outfit or a scenario of them as a CWG member, not of someone else. Like it has to be you, and you're like making this, and then those are the jokes. We could do a run of that for joke concepts.
Yeah, we talked about this before. It only sucks with like the new folks that don't know the people.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. You just roast the fuck. I don't know the Dave. Dave's pretty new.
Yeah, but
the Dave's awesome though.
Oh, dude, I love that guy.
Yeah, we gotta have him here. I would watch a podcast of that dude talking.
Dude, I love that guy.
Dude.
And
See,
every
like-
time he comes on, we get more and more comfortable with each other, and it just gets better and better.
Yeah, racism doesn't sound bad with an Australian accent, dude. I'll tell you that.
No,
I'm not
everybody's
saying-
a fucking cunt.
Well, no, yeah, exactly. Especially us Americans who jacked up the oil prices.
Yeah.
I'm like, I didn't do shit, dude. I don't even drive. Go electric. You want, baby. But yeah, no, I thought that was cool. All right, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry, I kept you long.
No, you're good, bro. All right, man. I'll hit you up tomorrow.
Discord later. Be
Oh
there.
yeah, hop into Discord, everybody.
Nothing wrong with the gays, though. Just want to say that. We love the gays.
Yeah. Speaking of gays, Brian's like, I'm morphing into something way cooler than a retard. It's a different kind of retard.
The hybrid tard.
A hybrid tard.
Oh,
Yeah, Brian, I don't want to hear that boohoo shit. You are not the retard of the group. If anything, Freezy is. So, guys, special shout out to everybody who made it on the show. Thank you, Jamie Tucker, for coming on. I'm looking forward to next week when we have Jason Vest on. I'm going to try to think of ways to make it even more interesting with him because he is such a character that I got to get his thoughts on a few things. And Travis, do you have anything you want to add to that?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Be sure to check out all of our fans' podcasts. Check out Kyle Yankowski's Higher Consciousness, Lower Standards. Check out his episode with Jason Vest, actually. That's a good one. Be sure to check out Pinky and all of his many, many podcasts. The Pinky Pod, the Let's Ruin Our Lives, the this, that, and the fucking other thing.
Pinky's Brain.
Pinky's Brain. Yeah, can't forget that. And yeah, I just said that. Jester's Casino and Foot Massage beta test dropping June 1st. I will keep y'all up to date on that.
Ooh.
And yeah, it's about it.
Sweet. All right. Well, we got Brian Lewis in the chat, CWG Mommy, Amanda Burns, AK, Lexi Nicole Lego, Mario Chavez. Who am I missing? Seems like you guys are the only ones that stuck around. So if you stuck around, we love you. Even if you didn't stick around, we love you. But we love you guys just a little bit more. Thanks for coming and hanging out tonight. We will see you all next week. Same time, same place, here at the Comedy Writers Guild.
Peace and love.
Could you call them a bunch of cocksuckers for me?
They're all a bunch of cocksuckers, but they did a great job tonight.
That's right.
I love you.
You
brother.
did a great job. Love you, Joey.